hole in that tight ass shirt. I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcos. Let me look at you.
They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the sauce with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm alive by the motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Gucci a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
JIMVP. JIMVP. JIMVP.
Can I say something?
What? Why are you interrupting the chant?
Let me tell you why.
He's
Okay.
back, baby.
Because
Is he?
give me a couple of weeks of this.
What do you mean?
Okay, just what I said.
Nah,
He's
you don't
been in
understand.
and out all year.
Nope.
If he's getting it going, can I see it for a week or two before I go
He-
JIMVP?
He has
That's
been
all I'm
doing it.
asking.
He's been
That's
doing
all
it
I'm
for a
asking.
week.
Huh?
He's
It's been
doing it for
2
a week.
games, dude.
It's been 4.
Okay. Oh,
He-
okay. In an 82-game season, I'm not calling MVP for 4 games.
And
If
he was
give
really
me a-
he was
you
good
know
in
what I'm
2.
saying.
I
Stop.
but I,
I'm
I
being
think I
reasonable
think you're
with
being
you.
harsh.
I'm not being harsh.
Hey, Leroy, stop
I'm
this.
I'm
think
not being harsh.
he's back.
I'm being
baby.
real.
He's back.
Okay. In 4 games, you can say that. I'm not ready to say that. That's all I'm saying.
2 things
Okay.
happened in February. Punxsutawney Phil, he determines the weather, and
JIMVP
JIMVP decides to start playing
Okay.
basketball.
Oh, okay. Okay. That being said, it's February 7th. Can I at least get to here? Can I at least get to before I go to Vegas?
Dude, he gave
Can I at least get till I go to
No.
Vegas?
he's gonna
Is that-
he's back, baby.
Oh, can I get until I go to Vegas?
I don't like how Dade South is calling this the classic Roadrunner game. I don't like that. All right, this is not Wild Heat Coyote. He has a track record.
Dude, it's been 4 games.
They're 3-1 since Kendrick Perkins said the Heat had to trade him.
It's been 4 games, dude. Can I at least wait? Am I being unreasonable by saying give me until the middle of February
I
before
think
I
you are
say
being
okay?
unreasonable. I think you are being unreasonable because you didn't hear Eric Spoelstra last night had just a beautiful explanation of where they are at and how you have all been lied to this season. Okay. All these so-called teams that have everything so perfect. He said that's bad. Playing that good early, that'll fill you up with a fraudulent truth.
Or make
And-
you the number 1 seed.
No. What he said was that success is a liar. And now it is about the Miami Heat using that adversity to find the truth. And truth they have found, Leroy. And the truth is, it's JIMVP time.
Oh, okay. I'm not here. I think a lot of times people say I'm negative Nancy and all this. Okay. I did not disparage you or say you were wrong. I just said, for me, after what I've witnessed from the beginning of the season to January, to just turn around after 4 games and go, he's back, I'm going to be a little more patient with that. That's it.
Did you not see what he did to the Wagners?
I did. I'm not this. Did you hear what I started off by saying? And then you immediately just dismissed it. I'm not disputing anything you said.
Feels like
I'm
you
just
are.
saying you kind of go in guns a-blazing a lot sooner than I do.
I just feel like you're being the holdback coach right now. Like, why can't you just enjoy what Jimmy did last night? You know?
I didn't say, wait. That wasn't the conversation.
Listen,
I
Eric,
enjoy, wait. Did I enjoy what Jimmy has done the last 4 games? Absolutely. I'm not disputing that. But you started by saying JIMVP. And I said, not yet.
Oh,
Not after
incorrect.
4 games.
Incorrect, dude.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Okay. That's where we're different. And it doesn't mean that I am disrespecting anything that Jimmy's done last night or the last 3 games. I'm not. But what I'm saying is being more reasonable to the events that have occurred in the last 4 games versus just all of a sudden, oh, he's back. It's an 82-game season, and in 4 games, you want me to crown him. Don't be the
I've
great.
always felt this way. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of adversity in this league. I mean, success can be the worst teacher. And it can be the worst formula. Sometimes if you just get endless amount of success in a regular season and you're just not like really dealing with the truth. We've had to deal with the truth. We've had to deal with some very hard realities of why we haven't been able to win the way we want to. And as long as you approach it the right way and you rally around solutions, rally around each other, and get to work, you can actually have breakthroughs. And I'm not going that far right now to say we've had a breakthrough. We've still got a long way to go, but at least it's a start. These 4 games closer to our identity. Okay, thank you.
Hey, wait. The head coach said, I'm not ready to go there yet.
Oh, come on, dude. When you
wait.
No, hear me out.
Marcos?
When a coach has
What did just say?
he just said that
Oh.
he just said that success is the worst teacher and we've had to deal with the truth. You're missing the point of what he said.
He also said, we're not there yet.
No.
So if I say, hey, hold on, it's been 4 games, give it a little more time.
I'm telling you, dude.
And that is exactly what Spo just said.
Jimmy
the
Butler.
Damn head coach.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
He has to be more reasonable.
Then don't rain on me because I said the same thing Spo
You didn't
said.
say you didn't say that.
What did I say?
You're like, oh, can I get it for 2 weeks? Let me go to Vegas. That was you. Spo was very eloquent. He was trying to talk about.
Okay, so I'm rough. Wait, so I'm rough around the edges,
Too rough.
and I tell it like it is.
Too rough.
So what?
What you are gas station toilet paper. Spo, he's like that quilted Charmin,
Wait, I don't know what gas station toilet paper is because for a fact I poop in my pants before I go in a gas station and just throw my clothes away. This,
dude.
I have no idea what gas station toilet paper is like.
You have to handle the truth, okay? You got to.
I am handling the truth.
You got to handle the truth.
Real. I am keeping
You're
it
not
real.
keeping it real.
I'm not?
Nope.
Who's closer to real, me or you?
Me.
Okay.
Hey, Leroy, stop this.
Okay, Bam. You better be working on your game. That's all.
Marcos, he was a plus 32 last night.
Who?
Bam.
No, I'm talking about dominoes.
Oh,
dummy. I ain't never said nothing negative about Bam's basketball game. All my comments have been towards his dominoes.
Marcos, you have 2 choices.
Yep.
JIMVP back or JIMVP not back?
Look, Spo said it. Leroy said it. So I know it's been a solid 4 games, but I just want to say that JIMVP!
He's back, baby.
Back.
His time to shine.
He took it personally.
February, the month of love.
Yeah.
And when Jimmy falls back in love with basketball. Enough of this country music nonsense. Back to hoops. Poor Wagner. Both of them. Franz and Mo.
Yep.
How does one have a name like Franz and the other one's just Mo?
I don't
That's
think
gotta be
I don't
short
think it's
for
just Mo. I think it's short. Yeah, it is short for something.
Hold on.
Mo Wagner.
Hold on.
Victor Moritz Wagner.
Really?
Yep. Mo. Dade South says that Marcos is Mo Frogner.
Wow.
Point.
Moritz.
Witcher.
Well, that'll do it.
Yep.
Right? That'll do it.
Also, JFig owes me an apology. Back after this.
WQAM broadcasting
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Miami 560 WQAM, Miami Heat winners last night. Let's get to your headlines. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Miami Heat, they beat the Magic 121-95. Some are calling it the best win of the season. Some are calling it the best win of the season. Most complete win of the season for sure. They looked fast last night, Leroy. Ricky Bobby fast.
They made threes.
It wasn't like this. It wasn't this grand 3-point shooting performance. They were just fast, Leroy.
Yeah.
Fast, Leroy.
I guess that was the important practice points the last couple of days. Jeez. That's probably the emphasis of practice the last couple of days. Speed.
Terry Rozier looked in his bag, Leroy, and they were tenacious on defense. That's the thing that was impressive about it. You know, you had this big ass Orlando Magic team that was playing some good basketball, rolling in.
Run them off the court. Run them off the court.
Hands were all over the place. Loved it. Scary.
My thing is I've always been curious about this. Does your defense suffer when you're shooting the ball poorly? Or does your offense struggle when you're playing defense poorly? Right? Does it suck the life out of you? So, for example, you play defense for 23 seconds and a guy makes a contested three.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks the life out of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Does that affect you on the other side? I know it's not supposed to.
Yeah,
but it's human nature.
Jimmy Butler says it all the time. He says usually when they're missing shots, it does affect their defense. I think one of the good things yesterday was any kind of pushback from the Magic, that probably early in the season collapses that Heat team.
Right.
And they dug in. I think that's the thing that was impressive yesterday.
We call that in the business intestinal fortitude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. AKA guts, which is, just that for short.
Dude, I hate you. he can't let your boy have something.
What?
You could have just left it at that and said yes. Nope. You had to sprinkle some Tobin on it.
You jack for the Super Bowl, dude?
Yeah. I got my here. Y'all ready? Here's what we got. Wings, egg rolls, ribs, hot dogs and for the kids and hot dogs and chili, and I'm making some dip. And of course, we're not gonna have no smoky whiskey.
Oh my God, that was bad. That was dangerous.
I wanted to go and take that bottle right back and crack that dude over the head with it.
A lot of GOAT talk this morning on ESPN. They were talking, is Mahomes the GOAT? Is he gonna be the GOAT?
Well, here's the problem, and it happens all the time. When Brady got to this point in the Patriots, we were talking about him versus Joe Montana.
Yeah.
So it's fine, but here's the kicker. He's got a lot of career in front of him, hopefully. Like nobody thought Tom Brady was going to play that long. So it's hard to project how long you're going to be either that motivated or that healthy.
Right.
And so you can have the conversation now, but the fact still remains, we know what the goal is, right? We know where the bar has been set. And as of right now, he's on that path. But here's what's going to be different with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. He ain't going to have the same coach for 20 years.
Probably not.
And so that's where it gets a little dicey. Without a doubt, we can say that Patrick Mahomes will not have Andy Reid for 20 years. Just not. So how does that affect everything? That's something Tom Brady never had to deal with. He's had consistency from ownership to coach.
Yeah, but like how many? I mean, I don't know how long Andy Reid is going to do it. He's 65. You know,
That's what I'm saying. So, okay, give him 5 more years.
give him 5. If you gave him 5 more years, though, like,
And he
who knows
won
what they can do?
5 more, say 5 more years, and they win 2 more. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Patrick Mahomes would be what, 10 years?
He'd be what, 33 at that point, 32?
No,
Or
but I'm
30?
saying it'd be 10 years of being quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
4 in 10 years.
You think
Brady got
anybody-
6. Brady got 6 in 20.
You think anybody really wants to go the Brady route anymore, though, of playing like 20 years till you're 45? Like, I feel like if I'm Mahomes and I did win 4, and you're making stupid money right now.
But it's not
Like,
you see, here's the thing. And here's the thing I would caution you on. You're making what we're talking about money.
I'm not making it about money.
And these players, the money is a moot point because once you're already set, he's already set for life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the money anymore.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is what Tom Brady did is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to play till they're 45 years old.
Right.
Not every guy wants to hang around until they're mid-40s. And odds are you're probably not going to win 7 Super Bowls because it's a crazy sport where like a dude can roll up on your ankle and all of a sudden your season's done, or
Then
another
you could be
receiver
Dan
goes down.
Marino tearing an Achilles.
Yeah, it's just if I was Mahomes, like the way I'd almost look at it is like once I get 2 more, I might Barry Sanders it. I might just be like, I'm out, and then you will leave the mystery. Shh, you know, it's like this haze of like he could have been the
think
GOAT.
like that.
He chose to walk away.
If he get
Kinda
2 more,
Mhm.
he'll just say, "Wow, I'm only 34, 35 years old."
You know, when Tom Brady got 4, like what was the break before he got his next 3? It was a long time. I think it was 10 years before between those he got those Super Bowls again. Like it's I don't know.
Agreed. But keep in mind, here's the difference. Tom Brady went to 11. Right? So like while we're talking about the wins, think of how much football he playing in 11 Super Bowls. That right there is Patrick Mahomes only lost 1 Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
He lost.
He lost to Brady.
Right. He lost 1. So if you keep going, even if you don't win, that's going to say a lot about Patrick Mahomes in itself. Because 1 game on any day, something could happen great for the other team or bad for you. So I don't know. I just think, it's fun having the conversation. I think they done it totally different. And that's what makes it exciting for me, because Tom Brady was all about structure, guys being where they're supposed to be, getting rid of the ball. And Patrick Mahomes is more of a gunslinger, making things happen.
Yeah, although they've been boring this year, which has been annoying. That's really
well, because they were dropping the ball.
I get you, but it's still at least with beforehand, the Chiefs were like the greatest show. Oh, you'd see these crazy throws. Now it's like, oh, they're gronking it all the way down with Kelsey.
Something to be said about winning in a lot of different ways? Because think about this: when Tom Brady was the greatest show on turf, they lost. When he threw for 50 touchdowns, when he had Randy Moss, they lost.
Take a miracle, though.
Yeah, but like literally one time they lost. Like
right, but that was the only time they were really that.
But I get it. But it's one time they lost. It was a bad time to lose because it was the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Mercury Morris was making fun of you in commercials.
Right.
But it was still a very effective way of winning football games. And as Marcos points out, a miracle catch.
Yeah.
Insane.
But that's football, though. Like, did anybody Did anybody think Ben Roethlisberger was going to throw that ball to Santonio Holmes and it was going to be caught?
That's crazy.
That was, to me, that catch was crazier than somebody catching the ball on his head.
Both
because You had about a foot to complete that pass.
I mean, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but it's more like I'm just rooting against Brock Purdy because I really don't want a summer of Marcos saying Brock to the Rock as a Super Bowl champion. I can't have. I know. I can't have Mr. Irrelevant win the Super Bowl. I can't have it.
So you'd rather have a summer filled of new Patriot fans, aka Chiefs fans?
Already dealing with it. Nothing new. Like in my eyes, when I'm doing a petty guide to watching sports, I think to myself, what's going to make it more peaceful? What dumb arguments don't I have to hear? If I have to hear about the Chiefs, I've been hearing about the Chiefs. It's nothing new. I just kind of just mosey along and keep it moving. But if I have to hear about, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, you can now they were talking about this. Oh, you could get a quarterback now literally anywhere. I'm like, here we go.
See, I hate that.
Here we go.
I hate when there are exceptions to the rule, right? There are exceptions to rules, especially at quarterback. Because let's keep in mind, the worst quarterback in college playing in the NFL right now is Josh Allen. He was terrible. He wasn't very good in college.
I mean, he's inaccurate. He played in a weird conference.
He wasn't even the best quarterback in his conference.
I don't know if that's the case. He played in the WAC.
Again. But so Tom Brady had a better college career than Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for reasons that nobody can explain.
Yeah, but it's not like Josh Allen was like the top quarterback in that draft either, though. Baker was. Baker won the Heisman, and Baker was the top pick.
Right. But that goes to my point also, is that picking that position is so difficult.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's already picked. This is what I don't want. I don't want him, who's already trying to convince me about Justin Fields. Now, on top of it, if Mr. Irrelevant wins the Super Bowl, now I got to hear about just roll the dice on somebody late. Bring competition for Tua. Let's do it.
There you go.
Because he's going to be like, every time, if he wins this damn game, he's going to be so annoying at the Super Bowl party, Frog Boy. Because if Brock Purdy goes out there, if he gives me one 15-yard scramble, he's going to be ogling over the television, and all he's going to be thinking about is, I want that. Let's
there's been a lot of quarterbacks that haven't been drafted in the first round that are playing well.
Not the last pick.
Not the last pick. Oh, okay. Brady was almost the last pick.
I know, but it's like Tom Brady was always the guy.
Where was Romo drafted?
I don't remember. I think he was undrafted.
Right. So like
he never won the Super Bowl though.
We're making this sound like, this is and guess what? Every year, Marcos.
Yeah.
Most teams think the same thing you do. And they got stiffs sitting on their bench. Sometimes you got to be lucky. The 49ers were lucky with Brock Purdy. The Dallas Cowboys were lucky. Okay? That doesn't normally happen.
Maybe we're lucky.
Dak Prescott, if that draft could be redone with Dak Prescott, you think Dak Prescott would have went in the first round instead of the third round?
Yeah, probably. Why?
Yes,
but that's not really the point, though. The point is, it's not that you could find a quarterback anywhere. It's that you have a top 5 quarterback who you have to pay money to. And Frog Boy over here is going to say, Mr. Irrelevant could win the Super Bowl. Mr. Irrelevant could win the Super Bowl. You can get Mr. Irrelevant anywhere. That's what I'm not disputing what you're saying. I know, but the point is going to be his annoying ass going up against us all summer. Just saying, Brock Purdy, rings.
Wait a minute.
Who's there? Mr. Irrelevant, the champ.
Here's what's funny. Here's what's funny. Tobin is now annoyed by Tobin.
Mm-hmm. Well, not
being
really.
that no. Being that, how many times have you said to me, let's take a chance, baby, roll the dice, right? And now Marcos is saying that, and it disgusts you.
Look at that.
This is the most amazing. And you,
I'm not a hypocrite.
And you are not even self-aware enough to realize, man, I've been doing this to Leroy for 8 years.
Quite
Look
the contrary.
at that.
What?
Quite the
Look
contrary.
at that.
I'm very aware of it, which is exactly why I'm rooting against Brock Purdy.
Because you don't want to hear you.
Exactly, dude.
Okay, at least you're being honest. But so how do you think I feel?
This is
Wait. How do you? I tell you every day.
Hear me out though. What is Talia
Wait.
40 time?
Hey, here you go. Time
Yep.
out. First of all, I'm gonna stop you there. Find your own phrases.
Oh, why? What do you mean?
You are not using "hear me out." I am not hearing "hear me out" from two people.
Oh, sorry.
Find your own little phrase.
I do want to hear him out.
Slipped out there.
It's always good for a hear me out.
Yeah. Tell me what you think about this. What about that? That's good.
Right.
Tell me what you think about this. We have a Tagovailoa, right? Maybe that wasn't the one we were supposed to get the whole time. Maybe it's a pipeline. We get the more agile, more mobile Talia.
So let me get this straight. You want to pull an Orlando Magic and have both Wagners, and then just one turns out to be really good, Franz, and Mo's kind of a role guy.
I mean, look, you are so reluctant to get rid of your precious Tua. We don't have to get rid of him, baby. Just go ahead and sit on over. Let your brother come in. Show you how to move in the pocket.
Take your job.
Look at that footwork. Look at the footwork on that guy, huh? What's his shuttle time? What's his 40 time? Probably quicker than his older, more brittle brother.
Wow.
Look at that.
First of all, hey, wait.
Pipeline.
Wait. First of all, as Dade South pointed out, you know Talia's smaller.
Quicker.
Oh my God.
Is he quicker?
No, he doesn't know. When was the last time you watched a Maryland football game?
Never.
Let me see his running stats. I'm sure it has to be better. Look, Tua run a 4.9. Like, come on, what are we even doing here? Alex
He ran a 4.9?
Ran a 4.9. And Talia?
He did not run. There's no way he ran.
He didn't run at the combine because he had the hip. Like they didn't.
It was his pro day.
You're lying.
You're lying. He's
You're lying, dude. He didn't even have a workout up to the draft.
Yeah, dude. It's ESPN.com.
He didn't even have a workout up to the draft. It was the world was shut down.
So you're telling me Tua's slower. You're telling me Tua's slower than Christian Wilkins.
I'm telling you, Tua is slower than Christian Wilkins.
I actually
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question then.
Yep.
Is Tua faster than Tom Brady?
Oof. Well, Tom Brady's a lot taller.
But again, my point is this. Why all of a sudden? Because a few years ago, if you ran a 4.5 and you were a quarterback, your ass was considered a running quarterback and weren't going to be able to throw the football. And now all of a sudden we want a quarterback that run a 4.5.
It's crazy. Everybody now wants him to be mobile.
Right.
All I
Everybody
wanted to do
wants
was stay
Lamar
upright
Jackson.
last year.
Who might be at my Super Bowl party because his ass ain't playing neither.
V21 says Talia might legit be better than Tua.
Look at this.
You're right. You know what? V21, you might be Big Ten and leading the NFL in passing. Samesies.
Holy smoke. His vertical jump is 33 inches.
30. Dude, that's my vertical jump as well.
No, it's not. I saw you.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
We saw you jump.
Exactly. So you're gonna test that it's probably 30.
What is that from high school?
That's usually
that's from high school.
You're a bastard.
Bro.
Take a quick break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Want to let you guys know if you want to go to Tortuga. Wow.
If it was a Russian fight name, you would have got it perfectly.
Wow. I apologize, Tortuga. If you guys would like to go to Tortuga Music Festival and rock the ocean. No, it's not that concert. If you guys want to go, Fort Lauderdale Beach, April 5th through the 7th, 3-day pass to see Lainey Wilson,
My
Hardy,
guy.
Jason Aldean,
Nope.
Teddy Swim.
Yes.
He's not on the read. I'm just adding that for you. Is he even there? Like, are you sure? Are we sure that he's
I
going
don't
to be
know.
there?
That's what JFig said.
Are we sure she's right?
No.
Old Dominion's going to be there and a whole lot more. If you guys want to win a 3-day pass, text the word Wilson to 20357. Text Wilson to 20357, and you just might be going. You want to purchase single-day tickets, pick a your day, or grab a single-day pass this Friday beginning at 10 a.m. Go to TortugaMusicFestival.com. Gameboy 305 says if it was tortilla, Tobin would have gotten it right. You're not wrong, dude. Oh, man. Love a tortilla.
I'm not a Mexican fan.
We know. You got some weird takes, dude. You got some weird food takes.
Hey, I'm going to just say this. Nobody's never come over to my house and not eating good.
That's fair.
So whatever my food takes are, they're my own personal food takes.
Doc Rivers, a tough night last night. I know you didn't have Dame, but now you dropped to 1-4 as the head coach of the Bucks with your loss to the Suns.
I got to tell you, it's pretty frustrating taking a team that was second in the conference and having one win in the last 5. But we gonna look, it's a long path, it's a long road. We trying to win this championship.
Right.
We gonna get it done.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on a tough road trip, Doc. You get to return to Milwaukee. You got to be excited about that. You know, you're back in Marquette stomping grounds.
Yeah, well, look, it's always good to come back to where it all started. But right now, there's more pressing issues. I got a team with Dame and Giannis, and we 1-4. And the coach that was fired was second in the conference. So the optics aren't good right now.
In fairness, Doc, you did say, I believe the quote was when you took the job, I don't wish this on anybody, which is a crazy thing to say.
I see why. I see why I said that. Because it's a no-win situation for me. If I don't win the championship, you're going to say we could have kept the guy we had. And if we fall out of this second spot, you're going to be looking for my head after a month.
Well, thanks, Doc. We appreciate it. By the way, did you see, it's interesting. We had a story yesterday, not a surprising story, but PJ Tucker reportedly wants to be back with the Miami Heat as the trade deadline is tomorrow. I can't imagine the Heat are going to trade for him. He makes $11 million, but too old. You know, PJ, you want to be here though, right, PJ? That's.
Oh, yeah. I know me and Doc get confused, but I've been screaming a little bit more, so I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I still got the corner 3 in me, baby. My defense is not what it used to be, but I'm gonna give you all 5 minutes I got.
He wants to be like, I think PJ Tucker wanted to be. Of course, he doesn't get to play on the Clippers, but he, this is why the Heat didn't want to give him the 3rd year. Like, this is exactly why. He's 40. What is he? What is PJ Tucker? 40? Is he 40? Am I aging him too much?
38.
Oh, yeah. 38?
LeBron is the oldest player in the league. That's what I was thinking. He's 39.
PJ Tucker's an old 38, dude.
PJ Tucker, though, will turn 39 in May.
Okay, so he's
over.
He's so he's a year.
This was that 3rd year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Heat sure as hell ain't gonna bring him back. They would have just kept him.
Nah, they. I can't say.
even on a
Man,
buyout?
what?
Not even on a buyout.
Who's going to buy him out? He got to get traded somewhere else, then get bought out, then he sign him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean,
Even then, no.
happened with Kevin Love. I mean, but I just don't see a role for
with
him.
Kevin Love, the Cavaliers bought him out.
The reason I don't see a role for PJ Tucker, like you kind of have young PJ Tucker. You have Haywood. Like I think Haywood's going to be in there sparingly against really good guys on the wing.
Better
took him out of the start.
defensively.
They took him out of the starting lineup
I
last
like
night.
Hayward's energy more than I would PJ's.
Yeah, one's 27 and the other one's 38. I don't know. I don't really see the other than PJ Tucker, obviously loving Miami and Jimmy likes him. Like if you just want to bring in Jimmy's friend and tell Drew Smith to take a hike, I don't really understand. But
Pat likes him too.
You can't. Oh, that would be just cold.
That's cold. Yeah, it's cold. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't really.
Does Drew Smith even count against any numbers right now?
Yeah, he's injured. He's injured, but he's still on the like it still is a roster spot.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I don't see it. By the way, did you see that dunk that KD had last night on Giannis?
Ooh,
I'm gonna send it to you. Oof. Through the hand.
Bad,
I was like, I don't remember KD throwing it down like that on somebody in a while. It's usually like some sick ass jumper right over somebody's face. But he was with authority last night, dude. Did you see it, Marcos?
No, I didn't see it actually. Like you said, I'm not used to seeing KD dunk like that. Like you said, it's usually like a clutch shot, but I'm sure he takes those matchups personally. He kind of gets skipped over just because people are like, he's emotional.
Nobody skips over KD, dude.
I mean, they give him his respect.
When you talk about the all-time greats, or you talk about the top players in the league today, KD's name never makes it past 5.
Yeah, but sometimes you like Giannis will get like credit, even though he only has 1 ring for the way that he won it, as opposed to
Oh
yeah, man. Right. I was like, whoa.
Wait. Here's what the amazing thing is. Who's that? Valanciunas? Nurkic. He's taller than Nurkic.
I know.
Look at that. No. When they walk away.
-1.
He's taller than Nurkic.
He's a liar about his height.
That dude's 7'1".
He is a liar about his height, but that was a sick jam. Now, Bam also with a sick jam last night. This was when Bam had that fast break dunk yesterday, I think what did it make it 11-2? He had that dunk. The entire Heat bench got up furious with the official for not calling him getting hit on the head.
Right.
And then Spo, look, officials, I'm going to tell you something right now. You don't want the Spo finger wag in your face. Like when he's never talking to him, Leroy. It's always to the side of him, but the finger's right there in his ear. Almost like ready to
do not find me.
Almost like ready to flick him. That I thought the entire team was like ready to go take away the referee and like a mob. They were so furious that Bam didn't get a call there. But anyway, good win by the Heat last night. We'll get into more shenanigans on the other side. Back after this.
Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Hour Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of this guy, professional.
Hour to the brothers and gentlemen. Ow! What? Normally I don't unmute my mic when I come back. Not me. Blame that on old JFig, who, by the way, owes me an apology, dude.
Whoa!
An apology.
Yeah, you did say this. Live.
You know, she leads this whole charge yesterday about me being a mush. Well, how about that one, JFig? 26-point win with Ole Tobs in the building yesterday. Where's your mush now? Ridiculous take. Told you it was a ridiculous take, and I want an apology.
All right.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it's best win of the season. So,
Best win of the season. Best win of the season. And you know, she's trying to censor me here with muting me on video and her chicanery. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Classic behavior of a propagandist, which is what she is. It's what she is. She's a propagandist.
Dang.
Wow.
Says these things, besmirches my name.
That's a Tobin word. Besmirch.
Ridiculous.
Were you
Anyway.
for sure there, though? We don't know if you were for sure there.
What do you mean?
Were you at Kaseya Center yesterday?
Yeah. What do you mean?
All right. I'll believe you.
Why would you doubt that I was at Kaseya Center?
It was a really good win. It was a really
Wait, like, you know that I was at the game.
Wait, Marcos is hitting at you the mush.
I'm just saying, you know. Like,
Hold on,
numbers
dude.
don't lie. Numbers
Hold
don't
on.
lie.
The numbers, the numbers are the numbers.
Yeah.
And I have not gone to like every game and they've lost. They've been a 500 team. I've probably gone to the same amount of wins and losses, dude, because that's what they've been.
All right, cool. For now, you're off the hook in regards to the Heat.
No. Not for now. Forever.
I
I'm
don't
not,
know.
I'm not doing this battle with you guys like you did with Bobrovsky, which was another ridiculous take. I've never
No,
been
it
a
wasn't.
mush. I'm not a mush. All right.
Every
And
time you
and by
talk
the
to
way,
him, he gave
let me
up.
tell you another thing.
Wait. You're telling me that the year I called him full gold Bob,
Yeah.
that wasn't accurate?
Year. We interviewed him every year. And the other thing was, we talked to
When
him
was the
before
last
the year
time you interviewed Bob?
at Media Day.
Okay.
What has this season been?
And
All-star?
Oh, no. Because you stayed away.
No, I didn't stay away.
When he was 4 gold Bob, you were there every week.
We were in person. If you were a mush and you met somebody in person before,
I canceled you out, though, because I was there, too.
You don't get to
Oh,
cancel.
that's right.
Antidote.
Oh,
mush antidote.
Wow.
Yes. I'm the mush vaccine.
And by the way, I've had enough of this frog boy too.
What?
Talking about Bam
Oh,
Adebayo's
dude.
blocks and him sending me a Fred Van Vliet.
I'm just saying, dude. It's a little sad when you see 6-foot Van Vliet, and then you want to celebrate one block by our center, Bam Adebayo.
He's
And I
one of the best defensive players in the league. And Fred Van Vliet does those Bobley blocks that are like down by your feet that Kyle Lowry used to do.
He's had his last game that he was active 3 days ago. Van Vliet, you want to know how many blocks he had in that game?
How many did he have?
4, dude.
He had 4 blocks. So he fluffed up the numbers.
January 26th against the Hornets. You want to know how many blocks he had in that game?
How many?
6
So
in
let
one
me get-
game.
So let me get this straight. He's fluffed that entire thing on basically 2 games.
No, he gets like 1 a game or something like that.
Ridiculous. Did you see what he did? Did you not see what Bam Adebayo did to the Orlando Magic last night? He was a monster. They couldn't do anything around him. Franz Wagner was like, ooh. He was like, oh, snow.
-1.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Jimmy Butler was so mad yesterday that Franz Wagner scored on him. Basically, he decided yesterday, he goes, Franz Wagner just dunked past me, and I'm not going to have this. And so he decided, I'm taking this personal, and I'm just going to start hitting threes. And then he goes after his brother and hits him with the too small. Always a classic burn.
Yeah.
Always a classic burn. But you guys want to sit here and
Are
call me
are the Wagner's twins or just brothers?
just brothers.
Okay.
Just brothers. The Lopez brothers are twins.
Yeah. But
Just
only one
one is-
Lopez brother is playing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Robin's not playing.
One is good. The other fights mascots.
That's true. It's a good bit, though.
It is a good bit. It is.
I mean, they try to learn how to shoot threes together.
No, because here's what happened with Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez didn't used to be a three-point shooter, and then like he was just toiling away in Brooklyn, and he just spent a year shooting threes and became
Yeah,
good at
because
it.
he wasn't doing nothing else,
He wasn't doing nothing else,
and
It
they were
was-
losing. So he just figured, I'm gonna work on my.
It was a great idea by him.
because now he's not bad.
Splash Mountain. Franz Wagner. Ridiculous. Marcos is sitting here sending me Van Vliet. You're out of pocket lately, dude.
I just saw the
Wait a
stat.
minute.
I wanted
Wait
to
a
share.
minute. How does it feel to be got by you?
It's just like, what is he doing? You
No,
want to go and you want
He's
to
doing you.
Go be a Houston fan then.
I'm not a Houston fan. I'm just
You're a
saying.
Houston fan.
This is a guy who wants us to bet the over on Bam blocks. And first of
It
all,
was plus 15,000 parlay.
well, I wonder why. Because this guy's got as much blocks as Fred Van.
Do you hold on? When plus 15,000 came out of my mouth, I didn't see anybody say it's a bit of a long shot. Tobs. Everybody was tickled pink and be like,
Yeah, but how many of those did we hit? None.
Good odds.
well, we were almost there.
We weren't.
On all
Almost
of them, we were
won.
halfway there.
Okay. Terry Rozier flirted with a triple double yesterday.
Jimmy did.
Jimmy did for sure. 23, 8,
Wait.
and 8 is for sure.
That's flirting with a triple double.
yeah.
That's flirting
Rozier-
with a triple double.
I think Rozier had like 18, 6 and 6 or something.
He's
like that,
fast,
6 and
man.
7.
He's so
fast.
fast.
Yeah.
He's the fastest point guard we've had here in a while.
Yeah. Probably since like Dion. Since like Philly Cheese, that 30 and 11 season before he broke his
He
ankle.
wasn't fast.
Before he broke his ankle, he was.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, Gogi. Gogi's got a little burst. A little
on.
giddy up.
Hey,
They call him Giddy Up Gogi.
hey,
He's deceptively
hey,
fast.
hey.
What?
Say it again, Marcos.
Deceptively fast for
I don't
sure.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Dude, so you're saying that Gogi, right,
Hmm?
is just as fast as the point guard we have now?
I didn't say just
Terry
as
Rozier?
fast. I just said he had a little giddy up.
But they all have giddy
So
up,
good,
dude. They're basketball. Even every now and then you see Duncan explode by somebody and go to the rim.
Not every horse is a thoroughbred.
Yeah, some are show ponies.
I don't know why I'm taking such a
Wait,
beating.
wait.
It's a good day.
Wait,
The Heat had the best
wait,
one of the
no,
season. They figured it out.
No. Hey, Marcos. He opened the door like Uber Eats was outside. He's like, who is it? Uber Eats. Come on in.
Tobin's a show pony.
Oh,
Oh, man. Headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
we know trucks.
Panthers lost last night. I didn't get to see much of the game. I had a little bit. I saw them try and get that last rush at the end. Did Kachuk try and fight somebody the entire game? Because like I looked at the screen in front of me a
was
good
always
half dozen times, and I felt like 4 times Kachuk was just getting somebody the business.
I mean, that sounds like it. Would you be surprised if that was the case?
Nah, it's just what Kachuk does.
Yeah.
Just what Kachuk does. Surprisingly, Reinhardt did not score yesterday. So, alas, the Panthers, they will look to bounce back against the Capitals coming up on Thursday. By the way, Super Bowl ads this year. $7 million for 30 seconds.
What?
Wow. Yeah.
Does
now I know
anybody
why
get a discount? Does like Bud Light get a discount if
Nope.
you're the official
Well,
something or another?
Because here's what may happen. And I'm going to just, if like some of these companies paying hundreds of millions to be partners with the NFL, and they might include a Super Bowl ad, but you can say it costs as much as you want.
The average
These
out.
people are like, yeah. So say somebody like AT&T, who's, you know, or no, it's not. Who is it? It's Surface is
Microsoft.
Microsoft, you know, because you see all the pads and whatever. They're all Microsoft,
tablets.
I think. They're all tablets, right? So maybe they have an ad, but they're giving, you know, they're spending a lot of money during the year. So maybe there's those commercials, and then you have the commercials of the random people, the new, and then maybe CBS. Is it on CBS? It's on CBS this year, right?
CBS, yeah.
Maybe
CBS
they get a couple of spots.
Yeah, you remember the year was on NBC? Like they were hammering us with Peacock.
Right. So
Better get yourself some Peacock.
well, but keep in mind, the ads don't go to the NFL. The ads go to them $1 billion plus billions of dollars that the station paid for the Super Bowl.
Then there's it's always interesting because like the Super Bowl commercials are such a reflection of our time, because there was one year where it was nothing but electric cars, hard seltzer, and crypto. It was just like every ad was those three things, and that's it.
So true, dude.
Because they spent a boatload of money on it.
What do you think it's going to be this year?
I don't know.
I think everyone's done with.
I did see there's an Uber Eats with the Beckhams where they're making fun of the documentary. Be honest, Posh.
Can I just tell you? I think there should be a television show of me and you traveling the world and you using your accent in all these other countries. And I'm just there so you don't get your ass kicked. Because wait, we basically had dudes dressed up like 9 Inch Nails, right? Dressed up like Fig, cussing at Tobin like they wanted to kick his ass.
We all shout all night. The struts.
The struts. They were so mad. I was like, whoa. Hold on. Yeah.
If you guys want to go to Heat Spurs right now, caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 to 305-567-0560 is going to win a pair of tickets to Heat and Spurs right now. Caller 3 to 305-567-0560 gets a pair of tickets. We'll take a break. Back after this.
I could write you a song to make you fall in love. I would already have you up under my arm. I used up all of my tricks. I hope.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy.
Is that Justin Timberlake?
No, that's famed artist Mike Posner.
Oh,
Mike Posner.
is that I drank? I took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah, that is. You know, this guy knows his.
He knows music.
Music. I'll tell you what.
He knows music, dude. He's a
like
music man.
I like music. I listen to old music.
Give him credit.
Telling you. How
So,
did
like it's a little harder for me to get in the country, but certain guys I can,
what who got the tickets to see the game tonight, Marcos?
That was Waylon out of
Waylon.
Yeah,
Waylon.
yeah.
We still naming our kids Waylon?
All right.
Or maybe
Wembanyama.
he's insinuating something about the trade deadline coming up, you know? Just saying.
You know what I want to see tonight? Game ops. By the way, I've critiqued.
You want them to do the Britney Spears thing?
I want them to do the Britney Spears thing for Wembanyama. Miami Heat, you have an opportunity tonight. Wembanyama, if he misses at the game tonight, steps back for three, brick. All of a sudden, you hit him with the Britney Spears.
Isn't there some sort of controversy, though?
Wait,
What do you mean?
way to be on it, Marcos.
No, but I'm not allowed. We're allowed to make fun of her. She's in a situation with Justin Timberlake. We're Timberlake fans.
We're not making fun of her. We're making fun of Wembanyama.
All right, Wembanyama.
Wembanyama steps up for
brick.
I'm telling you, dude, you're going to rattle this dude if you start playing that after every miss tonight.
Wembanyama pulls up for three, brick.
Got to do it tonight, Game Ops. But Game Ops did a move last night, Leroy.
What?
So yesterday, the Heat, they're kicking the Magic's ass, all right? And Magic, head coach calls a timeout. And, Game Ops decides, it'd be a good time right now. Why don't we give Mike Miller a jersey, which was a savvy move up 19, because Mike Miller now represents Paolo Banchero. So the Miami Heat, with him sitting next to the Magic bench, they went over and said, ladies and gentlemen, two-time champion Mike Miller. And his client's getting his ass kicked. But what is he going to do? Not wave to the crowd and give him love and hype everybody up for the finals hero? So I just want to give a shout out to Game Ops last night. Game Ops had it going on last night for the Heat.
Sometimes your level of petty, right, is
what? Is that petty? I thought, I just thought savvy. That's a good move.
Savvy.
Whoever was on that, well done.
All right.
Be like, what, tonight be a good night. Let's give Mike Miller's jersey, while kicking the Magic's ass. Well done by them.
Did you see jerseys that were handed out? Did you see they gave my boy Marcelo from Only in Day?
I did.
SNL. He's got a jersey now too.
He got a. They even gave him number 23, even though it's retired. So great honor for him.
Pretty nice.
And then I saw he looked like he was partying with the DJ M Dot in the DJ booth. He was having a good time.
Yeah, it'd be nice if team captain of the Lava got a jersey, but it's cool. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. I'm sure it's in the mail.
I gotta tell you, I didn't realize this yesterday, but I think I got a new maneuver when I'm at these Heat games. So
wait. Is this what you hit us up on? So, first of all, before you tell the story, did it work?
Well, I didn't think of doing it until I left you guys. But so I'm, Solana yesterday. He's like, "Hey, you want to come on the pregame show?" And they moved the radio booth. The radio booth used to be on press row. It used to be like right there with all the seats, but it was kind of amongst the people. And what's that?
Probably had trouble hearing, or it got loud.
Yeah, remember they opened up that Jack Ramsey, they put everything over in the same place. TV, Spanish radio, they're all together. It's like this nice little conveyor, but the actual new radio booth is basically in an old luxury box, right?
Mhm.
The way that, but the way in basketball luxury box works is you have like the nice seats, but then the luxury box is behind you to go eat if you want to go in and lounge a little bit and hobnob. So I didn't realize, this radio booth, which I know now the secret path to. About the time the pregame is doing, getting going, if you get it catered, it's already, the spread is laid out there. And let me tell you, these empanadas looked mighty tasty. And I don't know, as a person who's some would call me a beacon of light for Heat Nation. Some people would call me, boots on the ground. Some people call me a journalist. Whatever you want to call me. I get a lot of glad handing going.
The phrase mush.
A lot. No, nobody calls me that. Only you bastards call me that. But I walk around this arena, I shake hands, kiss some babies. I'm almost like a Heat politician,
But the empanadas threw you off.
Well, I just thought to myself, I've never really used this power to my benefit. I know you guys like to joke that I'm a fan with good access, but I really do try and go there to be on the job and do the job, which is, of course, getting pictures of Mike Miller getting his jersey pedally from the Miami Heat and Floyd Mayweather's outfit. So I was thinking to myself, like, if people are stopping and saying hello to me, would it be crazy if I walked by some of these luxury booths and somebody would say, "Hey, Tom," if I just walked in and said, "Hey, everybody," I'd be like, "Hey, it's Tobin. Want an empanada?"
Can I say this? So when I go up to the Cleveland games, right, they say, "Hey, we need you to come here and meet, these people." The Key Bank has a whole little suite or whatever.
Yeah.
Now in that suite, there's like crab claws and like Johnny Walker Blue and all fancy stuff, right? And it's in a Key Bank area where all the food is free. I'm talking about, it looks like a cafeteria in there. That's how much food's there. But on my way there, I go into about 13 suites. And they go, "Hey, Leroy, what's happening?" I say, "I just want to see what y'all got to eat in here." "Oh, come on in." I'm like, "Yeah, listen, you got some ribs?"
Oh, what do you got going on here?
A couple of ribs? What
Dude,
y'all drinking on?
I looked in these Heat loaded, these empanadas.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
You don't get the $8 empanadas that are downstairs.
No, and they were like on some wood. I was like, man, this is fancy.
Yep.
This is someone's got to be a show listener up there.
I'll tell you what, at the Hard Rock, there's a sushi station in the main suite, like at midfield. You walk in there, and you know who is at the front of that? She used to work at the station. I forgot her name. Anyway, she was there, right? So I go in there, they're making fresh sushi. "Would you like a sushi roll?" Like, "Nah, I'm not, sushi's not my thing." "What would you like? We'll bring it." I'm like, wow, that place was special.
Yeah, man. Dead South, Tobin, the empanada embezzler.
No,
you don't have to say embezzler. I'm just, walking around. "Hey, what's going on? Oh, what do you guys got going on?"
Now, I will
here?
say this. I have gone to Dolphins games and seen the way the animals go at the food in the media place.
Oh, yeah.
And I went and just bought food. Like, you ain't getting through that.
They put a fine spread up, but
No, they do. I'm not saying
they never
the food's
offer
bad.
empanadas in media dining.
I'm just saying that soon as the food gets there, the media box is empty. Like, they all know. And I'm like, wow.
Menu says nothing tastes better than free food. You're not kidding.
No, you are not kidding.
Disappoint me, Tobin.
Why?
Disappoint me, dude. You are out here putting out not the bad signal, but the empanada signal.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're hoping someone walks by you instead of going, "Leroy." They invite you to endless empanadas.
Pretty much. Dude, I mean, I didn't realize, though, Marcos, I'd never been in crazy of all the places I've been in the Heat's arena, I've never really been in one of their luxury boxes before. I've been in the Bacardi Lounge, but like the boxes, those things are sweet as hell. And I was like,
Hey,
wow,
I'm
this is
telling you what,
amazing. I could get used to this.
if like even when I go to Dolphins games, if I see a name on that box that I know, I go in. Why not?
I'm just saying, just say hello.
Does anyone care about the integrity of the game anymore?
What do you
Integrity of what
mean?
game? The game is get as much food as you can. Free food.
Just
That's the game.
You know, if you wanted food, you go to Golden Corral. You're there for the game, all right? You're there to watch the beautiful, beautiful game.
Marcos, they were glistening, these empanadas. They looked magical in the light, on the wood. They display them all nice.
For research purposes, let me just see what section they were in next time I go there. I just want to, take an eye out, see if I can.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be badgering Solana. Hey, why don't you have me up for that pregame show again, huh?
It's like, wow, Tobin's really wanted to be in on the preheat so much.
Yeah, just a segment. Let me, just bring get it on up there. No bigs. One man who I know is very hospitable, Leroy, is Bernie Kosar.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell us what he's Bernie, positive man with some positive coffee.
Yep. Bernie is a very positive guy, and we'll have him on before the Super Bowl because I've heard going back and forth with him. I think he's at the Super Bowl because that's what Bernie does. Spreads joy and cheer to everyone. But you know what? It wasn't always that way because, after a long career, he got a little banged up. He had over 40 surgeries, 100 concussions. And the greatest comeback he made was realizing that food is medicine and change what he put into his body. So he started creating wellness products and has finally released Kosar Coffee, an organic coffee that's infused with vitamin D and resveratrol, which is nature's miracle antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. This combination of ingredients is exclusive to Kosar Coffee and is a perfect way to start your journey to a healthier life. There's more. He now has merch. Kosar Coffee apparel can be found on kosarcoffee.com for not only merch, but the coffee, and you can get a discount by using code Leroy. The main thing you need to know about Bernie is Bernie believes you deserve to be happy.
Never let you down, baby. Hey, what's your baby mama at the crib and blow up?
Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 here on the program as Miami Heat victorious last night. Heat beating the Magic. I think they're back, dude. I think the Heat are back. I really do. JIMVP looking like JIMVP yesterday. You want to know something about Jimmy Butler? It's adorable, Marcos.
Yeah, let me know.
Has arts and crafts from his kids in his locker.
Does he?
Yeah, like the fake snowman. Really adorbs.
That is adorable.
Totes adorbs. Like he has a cubicle. Isn't that cute?
Essentially, that is his cubicle,
You got to make sure that you, when baby Tadpole, when he starts doing arts and crafts, you got to hold on to those puppies for a little bit, Marcos. You can't act like you're not impressed.
No, for sure. I
Just giving you some fatherly advice.
I currently have a bunch of junk on my fridge from my nieces and nephews, but they can't draw worth anything. Got to get that out of there. Get some of my baby stuff up there.
Yeah, absolutely. You put a little some handprints on there. It was a good look.
Yeah. Good.
So let's get to this. Middle of the show. It's the middle of the week. It's perfect time. So mix it on up, dude. And the mixed bag is now brought to you by Broward Health. Well, into your future.
Wow.
Marcos, what do we got today in the mixed bag?
All righty then. And all aboard this crazy circus that is Super Bowl week.
Toot, toot.
Watch out. That train may make JFig late. Or it may circle back on another person's career and see if there's anything left. Le'Veon Bell, have you heard of him?
Yes. Professional boxer.
Professional boxer indeed. With a professional record of no clue. Maybe he's
I think he beat AP? I don't remember. Did he win?
I think he did. I think he knocked him out, if I'm not mistaken.
He did win, yeah.
Yeah, he is 1-1. He is 1-1. But he's leaving the beautiful sport of boxing.
I think Frank Gore made up for that first fight against Darren Williams. I think he got a couple of knockouts.
Really?
Yeah, but he did them in there was small town shows in Mississippi, they weren't on this big stage. So Frank Gore might be doing it again. I thought Frank Gore had some moves.
Yeah.
He had to fight a giant person.
Yeah, I mean, look, anyone that goes toe-to-toe with any of these freakish athletes, I give them credit. That's rough. But Le'Veon Bell seems to be eyeing a comeback in the NFL. This is what he had to say recently about potentially returning to the running backs room.
I won't start training until Marches, and I'm going to be honest with myself. I got to go out there and be like, all right, I'm putting my foot in the ground. Do I feel it? Am I hurting? Can I go out there and really play again? And, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, when I go out there and train in March, if I hit April and I make the decision to come back to play in the NFL again, mark my words down, I will be better than I ever was, ever. And I will only come back for that one team. Y'all know who it is. I don't got to say no team name.
Pittsburgh I'm assuming Pittsburgh. Is he saying
Pittsburgh? I'm not even sure.
Is it Pittsburgh? I don't who is he coming back for? The Chiefs?
That ended pretty ugly, if I remember correctly.
It did end ugly. I don't know who he would want to come back for. I wonder this. Do you think that Raheem Mostert having the year that he did at the age that he did is inspiring to a lot of running backs?
That's a good point.
Everybody sees Raheem Mostert, who, listen, he fast as hell, so not everybody can do what he can do. But you look at his age, I mean, Le'Veon Bell's got, he's a 3-time All-Pro. This guy was bona fide the best running back in the league. Do you think that he looks at something like what Le'Veon Bell did and thinks, I could do that in the right system, in the right spaces of places, give me the right role? maybe something can happen. I don't know. I'm not even saying that he can because Mostert did it. I just wonder if people just looked at Mostert's age this year, 21 touchdowns, and figured, yeah, Mostert can do it. Why can't I do it?
True. I mean, he's also 31, so it's not out of the question necessarily. I don't know if it's likely. Not only is he up there in age as far as running backs go, it kind of has a stain again, the way that he went out in Pittsburgh. And I know, he went to New York after that didn't work out.
Asterisk had to deal with Adam Gase. Dude sucks as a coach.
Really? Does he suck as a coach? Because when I bring him up in case of Ryan Tannehill, all of a sudden
Ryan Tannehill sucked with many coaches. And he did. I don't want to say Ryan Tannehill was fine with many coaches. He was he was never the leading passer in the league. Marcos.
All right, no, that's fine. We won't go down that wormhole. We'll keep it moving. Kadarius Toney.
Oh,
yeah. He recently more notoriety surrounding his off the field antics, including calling his own team a liar, which was great when they chose to sit him for injury. Kadarius Toney had this to say when answering the question on whether or not he's a number one receiver in the league.
You're number one receiver in this league? Yeah, if I get it. Yeah, if I get the ball, yeah.
If I get it.
I mean, they tried to get it to him. Hey, listen, he had a role in last year's Super Bowl. I get it. Kadarius Toney, the reason he gets chance, the guy is super, super talented, but man, he had some blunders this year.
Absolutely. The drops, the infamous lining up offsides penalty.
Yeah.
That is. But do you really feel as if not necessarily calling out your quarterback, but saying, if I get the ball during Super Bowl media days?
He's not a number one receiver. He's not. He's super talented, but you're not. You have to marvel at what the guys like Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, because everybody's going to these games looking to stop them. I don't think anybody goes into these games being like, we got to stop Kadarius Toney today. And by the way, the guy does a good job enough of just of stopping himself. So
yeah. Good luck, Kadarius. Hopefully that leads to you getting a few more receptions and hopefully you actually catch the ball. Because if not, it's going to be an insufferable summer for Tobin.
Man, what else we got, Marcos, in the mix bag?
The newly sponsored mix bag. We have Roger Goodell.
Show Pony.
King Show Pony himself spoke on 50 million viewers and the impact Taylor Swift is going to have or has had on the NFL.
Both championship games, over 50 million viewers. What do you attribute those record-breaking numbers to? And in all honesty, how much is it the Taylor Swift effect?
I would tell you it's because of the great competition. Listen, the competition has been off the charts this year. We've had 70 games that I think 70% of our games have been within one score in the fourth quarter. The young stars, the older stars, the amazing performances by teams, you see all that. That's what fans ultimately love. Having the Taylor Swift effect is also a positive. Listen, they're both Travis and Taylor are wonderful young people. They seem very happy. She knows great entertainment, and I think that's why she loves NFL football. But I think it's great to have her a part of it. Obviously, it creates a buzz. It creates another group of young fans, particularly young women, that are interested in seeing, why is she going to this game? Why is she interested in this game? Besides Travis, she is a football fan. And I think that's great for us.
All righty, dude.
This guy.
She's a Travis fan.
Like, come on, but Raj.
What animal was that, guys? What animal did you think that one was right there? It was a weasel. That was a weasel.
I think listen, even if Taylor wasn't dating she wasn't dating Travis Kelce, I think she'd be turning into Bears Commanders on a Thursday night on Amazon Prime.
That's so great.
Dude, I just lost my mind.
What happened?
Oh, yes.
Remember I told you the pool person said they were coming over. right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they text me this morning, what time to come over? Anytime, just text me. I'll come out during the break, talk to the guy, whatever, right? Let you in. Okay. Then they send me a text. Can't come today. So I call. I'm like, the guy I talked to yesterday said the guy was coming over today, right? I made sure somebody was going to be here, right? Did everything, and you just call and change it. So now I got to do it again another day. And I'm like, and you don't think there's anything wrong with that customer service that you could just call somebody who, and I told the guy what, I said, hey man, it's going to be tight because I have breaks and I can come out. So just text me. I'll let him in and then I'll come out during the break to explain to him what's going on. Okay, fine. We got you. Then to just call and say, we can't come today.
Jeez.
After sending me a text, what time can we come by today?
Woo! You want him with the bum guns?
So I said, let me ask you something. Is your customer service always this bad? Well, let me check. What's your number? What's your name? Okay, let me go in. And so she's got me on hold.
Yep.
After I explain her what I do. I said, ma'am, I'm on the radio right now. She goes, well, if you want to call back later, you can. I'm like, are you bleeping kidding me? This is what we deal with. But guess what? The first text was, hey, it's $149. They made sure they put that in the damn text.
-1.
Can I just ask you something though? When you were talking to her, did you ask her if JIMVP is back?
Marcos.
Yes, sir.
I want you for the rest of the show to go full Tobin on his ass. I want you all his little tricks that irritate the hell out of him because you see, wait, so you see, he doesn't stop with me.
Okay.
He doesn't stop with me.
We're gonna kick a man while he's down, Tobin.
I'm saying
that's what he does. That's what he does to me.
That's what he does.
And then,
Right.
I can't believe he got so irritated at you for doing him on him.
You agree with me. You hate his take.
It's a good take.
No, it's not. Listen,
He's younger.
Don't take this as an opportunity to think you got people on your side.
More mobile.
I just like the fact that you irritated the hell out of Tobin because
you
he
didn't
was
ask
so
him.
mad.
Just to be clear, you didn't ask her if she thought JIMVP was back. What else we got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
You guys talked about it earlier. Mahomes on whether or not he can reach the infamous Brady level of 7 Super Bowl rings.
I mean, I'm not even close to halfway, so I haven't put a lot of thought into it. I mean, your goal is to be the best player that you can be. I know I'm blessed to be around a lot of great players around me. And so right now, it's doing whatever I can to beat a great 49ers team and trying to get that 3rd ring. And then if you ask me that question in like 15 years, and I'll see if I can get close to 7. But 7 seems like a long ways away still.
It's a ridiculously long ways away. It is so far away. That's why I'm saying the move for him is you win 1, maybe 2 more, retire by 30, dude. Go do whatever the hell you want to do. And then you make it seem like Tom be like, I could have if I wanted to.
That's true.
What do you want to do? You want to, because Mahomes was like, it was a joke the other day where people were talking about Mahomes' body, right? Like, oh, he's got a dad bod. You want to be like Tom Brady? First of all, definitely on steroids. Second of all, doesn't eat a strawberry. Weird diet.
Who cares? I got a weird diet too. I don't like Mexican. So what?
Nah. He's doing that because he thought that was going to elongate his career, not having strawberries. I'm telling you right now what you do. If you're Patrick Mahomes, you settle in at 3 rings. Just do the Barry Sanders. Call it a career.
I'd be okay.
It's not about the money, though.
It's not about the money.
And
It's
he
just
don't
about.
take the beating that Barry Sanders took.
I mean, takes one, Leroy. You never know.
Okay.
Get out on top. But First, he's got to beat the 49ers, and they do have giants on that defense. Should be a good game.
It's a giant.
Anyway, that is our mixed bag brought to us by Broward Health. Well into your future. Take a break. Little cat talk coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin, Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 here on the program. Let's get some cat talk here, man. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a part of your play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of
your Florida Panthers.
Panthers lose last night, 2-1. The Flyers took the lead, third period. Panthers could not muster a comeback as they have many times this year. Had Stolars in net yesterday, but just couldn't get it going. We'll listen to a little bit of Paul Maurice as the, look. You come out this All-Star break.
He's not as laid back as
hot.
Faux, isn't he?
He does. He's got a lot of that demeanor to him. He's just like, that's my Paul Maurice. That's all I got for him.
That's all you got.
That's all I got for him, and what he's bringing to the table. But Paul Maurice, him yesterday after the loss, this is what he had to say on it.
Well, it started halfway through the first. I think we had about 2 shots after about the 10-minute mark. I think that was we started playing with the puck more than we needed to. And then, Philly wasn't in the game yet. They hadn't got off the plane. So they got going in the second. And then we beat that thing to death pretty good. But we then put ourselves in the spot that we were away from the puck and couldn't make plays. But we kept trying to make plays.
Just a little bit. The torch worked them for about 90 minutes yesterday. So maybe their legs weren't there. But just real quick, just a little bit on the way things went in the third. That goalie was able to make some pretty good grade A saves.
Yeah, he made good saves. I mean, I didn't like our game and that we weren't where we need to be. I'm not particularly worried about it. You're just not in a good mood. I didn't like the way we played. So I don't feel that we were very well prepared. I mean, we had a good first relative to the second and third. Wasn't good. Where nobody's getting sent down, and we're not cutting anybody because of it. But we got to get back and have a good, sharp practice tomorrow and get back on her.
Wow. All right. Well, good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know. Nobody's getting cut over it.
Yeah.
But if they lose to the Capitals,
yeah.
If you guys lose to the
Capitals,
Capitals,
that was his way of saying the same thing Spo said, is that you're gonna have these ups and downs during the course of a season.
He loves mentioning travel.
Nobody's getting fired over it.
The Cats, they have just released these. Now, I don't think these are game jerseys. I think they're warm-ups, but they are badass. These
they
Vamos
warm up in different jerseys than they play in?
Sometimes they have a theme night, like if they have like a cancer awareness night, they'll wear like a pink jersey, or they'll wear
to warm up or for the game.
Yeah, for warm-ups.
Oh, okay.
For warm-ups.
Oh, man. So we gonna want one of these,
dude. This Vamos Gatos Panthers sweater they just released. Check this out. Put the front picture.
I like the color.
I like the color too, but put the front one there, JFig, so we can see the logo. Look at that thing.
Ooh.
Wow.
Look, the little cafecito.
That's all. Oh man.
Wow. I gotta get it. Panthers. Hook it up.
Panthers, what's up?
Panthers, what's up, dude?
What's up?
Wow. Those things look sweet as hell. For the people who are not watching us, so JFig, if you could throw up the logo here again, but it's like an orange warm-up, but you got the Panther mouth with like these red eyes in front of an orange shield with like the palm trees and a pineapple with a little cafecito.
Pineapples are in Florida?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Dude.
I pineapple, you
pineapples
pineapple.
are Hawaii.
Hawaii's not even real, dude.
Pineapples are in Florida, though.
No, they're tropical.
My father-in-law has a pineapple tree.
Look at that. Look at that.
No, he
Boxed
doesn't.
in.
Pineapples aren't trees.
Boxed in.
Yeah, they are. They're like little plants out of the ground.
That's not.
Wait, are they trees or are they plants though?
They're
like a
plants.
plant.
It's not a tree. Wait, Marcos thought you pluck them like oranges, jackass.
My bad.
They're in the ground.
Well, they're not in the ground. They're like in a plant that sprouts out, and then boop, there's a pineapple.
Marcos,
I'm still confused. Actually, I don't even know.
it's
Kind of like if you would think of it as like inside the plant, Marcos, almost like a wah-wah. That's the pineapple.
I want to wah-wah you right in the throat right now.
What?
Dude, Marcos, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I do, dude.
First of all, you started by saying
telling you, that's
pineapple trees, which you're wrong. There's
You're right,
no
pineapple-
pineapple trees.
It's a plant. It's a plant.
It's a plant.
I apologize, but they are down. You can grow them down here.
But they're not Florida. Yeah, thank you.
What?
No, oranges, dude, or mangoes.
No, the citrus is more native to us, but we have pineapple. You know,
No, you don't. No pineapple, dude.
You can have people have pineapples down here, dude.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, Trey Young brought him down.
That's only when Gabe Vincent's around.
Somebody said go fight with the pool company. I can't because they're not responding. 'Cause I let them have it.
Like it kind of like grows almost like what would you say, like cacti, like how it grows out of the plant.
It's like it's like that.
Boom, baby. What do you think?
Yeah.
That picture ain't from Florida.
Oh, that's Florida.
No, that's my backyard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the police gathering on the other side.
I could have. Oh, man, dude, the details on that story.
Oh, they're coming out.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't. Yeesh. Yeah.
Rough, dude.
Oof.
Once you hear the story, you realize why they had 750 cops around.
Well, I think it was just because they were searching for the dude. He was hiding in a neighbor's. I would be. Let me just say. Can I just say this?
Okay.
If you allegedly murder somebody and you hide in a neighbor's backyard, you're a jerk. Can I just hide in your own backyard? Okay.
Well, wait, dummy. The term hiding in your own house sounds ludicrous in itself.
I would be furious if I went in my backyard and a dude was hiding from the cops because he had allegedly beaten somebody to death. Like, I would be like, are you kidding me? Out of all the yards, get out of here. Scram.
Wait. Really? That's how you handle that?
Yeah.
You better bring that bat out there because he's already in that mode.
Yeah. This may have been this is according to the arrest report, this may have been cocaine fueled.
Oh man, I just read that. Oh man.
Crazy, right, Marcos?
This is getting crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even want to keep this anymore.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hippos? Let's go back to that.
But anyway, Panthers, those are some sweet jerseys.
Sweet. Dude,
Yes.
I'm getting one.
Where can we get those?
I don't know. I see some Panthers fans saying they don't sell them on Twitter. They need to sell those.
They don't sell
like
them?
hotcakes.
They had some other warm-ups
Here,
earlier.
can I just say this?
And I won.
That's where they differ from the Heat. The Heat would sell anything.
They never miss it.
Yeah.
Never miss a marketing opportunity. That's for sure.
Right.
Those are some awesome jerseys. Anyway, rest of our headlines are brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto.
We know trucks.
Your Heat, they blew out the Magic 121-95.
Best game, one of the best games of the year?
Yes, by far. Great performance. They look fast, Ricky Bobby, and really enjoyed it. And also, some news yesterday from Shams. Now, this was reported, I will say, this was reported probably like a month ago by Greg Sylvander from 5 Reasons, but I was unsure if this was going to go through because of his groin injury. But Shams was saying yesterday the field for the slam dunk contest is going to be including Miami Heat rookie Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Really?
Yup.
Wow. Even with the groin injury that
I think here's what happens. Can I say this? There's certain types in the dunk contest that get a pop, right? Short guys, right? Short guys dunking. Like everybody's excited about seeing them dunk. And an athletic white dude.
They got McLung. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's like you're so taken aback by the athleticism. Now, other basketball players aren't.
It's really interesting because they have Jaime, who's obviously having a sensational rookie year, and usually it is a young guy's event. But they have Jaime. They have this McLung fellow who basically is just known for dunks. He's a G leaguer.
For dunking. He can jump out the
He
gym.
won it last year. They have Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's brother.
Oh, I was just getting ready to say, oh, wow. Now, Obi Toppin got some hops, too.
Yeah, I think he did the dunk contest.
He did the dunk contest one year.
And I don't know if he won it, but and then Jaylen Brown is strangely doing it. And I think
as long as he don't go left.
I think he's the first All-Star to do it in a very, very long time, too. Like nobody's actually they haven't had an actual All-Star do the dunk contest.
I'm curious because Jaylen Brown is not all the other guys we've seen with, those abilities, but Jaylen Brown's more of a perimeter player. So
I've seen him throw down some, but yeah, I don't think of him as a dunker.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So this ought to be interesting.
Jaime is Jaime
now,
won.
Who do you like the most? What portions do you like the most?
Of All-Star
Weekend?
Weekend?
Dunk contest or the 3-point contest? I like I think the 3-point contest is taking over the dunk contest.
Yeah, it definitely has. They'll actually get the stars to participate, so that's really cool. I like the dunk contest. I don't feel like I have to invest a lot in the dunk. I know people have always said it's dead and all that stuff, but obviously I love the year where Derek Jones, we had the D-Wade controversy versus Aaron Gordon, who, probably thinks he should have 2 slam dunk trophies.
I think what is it? It was Aaron Gordon and from Chicago.
Levine.
That was one of the best dunk contests ever.
That was a really good one. I remember Gerald Green blowing out the birthday cake. That was great.
The most underrated one was when who's the center?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard put his picture on the top of and dunked. Nobody could see it, and so he didn't get the marks, but he put almost on the top of the backboard.
Remember when Victor Oladipo did Black Panther? And then Black Panther was courtside.
Oh,
that was cool.
Yeah,
you nailed it though, dude. Like Jaime's got to go Kylo Ren. He's got to. Dude. You gotta have.
Wait, they need to turn out all the lights.
Yup, lightsaber, dude.
Lightsaber, and just show the lightsaber going up. Or if he just put a light on his arm, like a lightsaber.
Yes. Jaime, it's right there for you, dude. It's all there for you, Jaime. Because you got to have props. Everybody loves a great prop.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, stop jumping over people.
Yeah, I'm over that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because most of the time the person.
Yeah, or they put their hand on the shoulder or something.
Yeah, get a little lift.
Yeah. Also, save the alley oops, dude. I don't want to see 33 attempts at an alley oop pass. If you can't do it to yourself off the backboard or something that's controlled.
I'm telling you, the best dunk contest recently was Gordon and Levine, because remember when he jumped over the mascot and then went between his legs?
Yeah,
and then really I'm like, oh my goodness. And that didn't win.
I know. It was crazy. So yeah, I'm excited for Jaime to do it. This should be fun. I'm definitely gonna be into
who's
seeing what he's got.
Who's the last Heat player
to win it?
No, to do.
Oh, to do it, Derek Jones.
Yeah, he won it, didn't he?
He won it. Yeah, a lot of controversy. People said D-Wade fixed it for the Heat.
Well, I mean, he was like a human pogo stick. Where is he now?
I think he's in Portland.
What? He's hanging out with Gabe Vincent, Justice Winslow, Tyler Johnson, everyone who's ever left the Miami Heat and never did anything with their career.
He's a Maverick. Didn't know that.
Okay.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that he was a Maverick.
Who is the most successful young guy to leave? Precious?
The most successful young guy to leave.
Yeah, so like you just either traded him young or didn't re-sign him and let him go.
Precious is having a nice year, but I mean, Precious dealt with a lot of the stuff in Toronto that he did with the Heat. Like Nick Nurse kind of got at him about his effort too. It's
Right. Mhm.
everybody thinks like it, dude. If you play balls to the wall, like you're gonna be a pain in the ass to go against, get a gazillion rebounds. You know, the Precious is like he wants to be like a point guard, but if he plays that way in the paint, I think he's gonna be a very, very good, useful player for a long ass time.
Right.
But I think Tibbs is getting that too. He's like, hey, this is your third location, dude. I don't know what you think you're gonna be, but Tibbs will get you. Tibbs will get you to play hard for sure. I think that the people
is he the one though? I can't think of anybody who's been like young player that they let. I mean, Glenn Rice.
Oh yeah, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn was great. You're going way back. I thought you were talking about
okay. I'm trying to think more recent.
I'm trying to
Karan. I mean, you talking about Glenn Rice, Karan Butler,
Karan. Yeah,
right?
I mean trading
like,
Karan. Karan was an all-star.
Right. So, but think of more recently. Name a guy, because keep in mind those guys were drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the guys we're talking about now were either second rounders or undrafted.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were going with.
I'm just trying to think, just anybody in particular.
It'll come. I'm sure some people will come with some comments that'll come to mind of like the most successful guys who left. We'll take a quick break and get to more of this Heat win last night. 15 minutes of Heat is next.
15 minutes of heat is sponsored by Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Start the new year in a new ride with no payments for 90 days. Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.com.
All right, let's start things off here. If you guys want to go to Heat and Spurs coming up tonight, caller number 4. Caller number 4. Leroy mentioned Caron Butler last segment. He was number 4 on the Heat. Caller number 4 to 305-567-0560. Caller 4 will get our last pair of tickets to Heat and Spurs tonight. Victor Wembanyama in town. They were just practicing at a local high school this morning. Greg Popovich, he was allowing some of the kids to go meet Victor Wembanyama. I hope one of the kids, once again, just remind him, hey, Pop, didn't you pick Miles Turnover Bam for the Olympic team?
Hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hello, Rat Fink.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what you were doing yesterday.
Let's start that one more time.
You're a propagandist is what you are.
I am.
You stir the pot, you change these rules, and you try and get everybody to get on the side that I'm some kind of a mush.
Hey, I will say this, though. Of the 4 of us, 3 of us usually get things going. The 4th, not so much. But yesterday, JFig dipped her toe into a little bit of activation. And she kicked it off. And Tobin got his feelings hurt.
It's not.
But
Well,
he
it's not
didn't
fair.
want to be
You guys
called
are sitting here.
the mush.
First,
By dipping I literally only told you not to curse and mush it up, okay?
How could I mush it up after? How could I mush it up after a big win margin like that?
Well, because in your text you literally said, "Say mush again, I dare you." So when you dare me to do something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Well, it's not true. It's not true, and I want an apology.
I don't know. I would have given you an apology if you didn't call me things afterwards.
Yeah, I said you're no better than North Korea. You're a propagandist.
Those are fighting words.
Whatever you say, Jen Jong-un. You're a propagandist. You're saying things that aren't true.
Really?
I'm not
pretty
a mush.
sure many people can agree with that because I'm not the one who made this beautiful graphic, by the way.
Oh, really? Really? You didn't make that?
No.
Interesting.
It's also not the first time you saw it, okay?
Did you call her North Korea? What just happened?
Yeah, he did call me North Korea.
I called you North Korea.
Okay.
She called it.
JFig's going to be out here claiming she hit 17 holes in one.
Would you call her Jin Janu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Point.
It's also in the text chain.
That's also a -1, though.
-1.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Man. Who won the tickets, Marcos?
Israel from Davie won the tickets.
Oh, Davey. Hey, ask him if I could go. Oh no, I'm already be there.
I was gonna say, you're already gonna be there.
Congratulations. Congratulations to him. And the Heat, they get their victory yesterday. They're right back at it tonight, taking on the Spurs. Last night, Franz Wagner got the business from Jimmy Butler, which Jimmy's
is Franz the good one?
Franz is the really good one, yeah.
Okay. He's the one that scored 40.
Mo is pure intangibles.
Oh, hustle guy?
Yeah, hustle guy. Him and Kevin Love they were having intangibles off.
You know what's funny? When I say that, people act as if though I'm the originator of that. I am not the originator of intangibles. That would be Tobin. I did not originate intangibles.
I mean, just saying.
He's got intangibles under his belt, and let's not forget about this one.
Intangibles. Maybe I'm the propaganda. This was Jimmy Butler last night in the locker room talking about hitting them threes as he the Magic were getting cute. You know, the Heat were up big. Then they go and make a little run ski to make it a 10-point game. Then Jimmy Butler was like, bleep this, 8-0 run on me. And the game was over.
Push back in the fourth quarter, you come back and you hit the 2 threes, you call a little run yourself. You just find that was the moment where you kind of needed to just put a stop to it?
Yeah, I got mad that Buddy scored on me. I'm not even going to stunt. I'm supposed to be able to stay in front of guys, and he scored, and I took it personal. I did. So I went on there and got a bucket or two myself. Plus, I was in a slump in the first half, so I had to make 2 threes.
He got a Michigan State shirt on?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. Not really sure.
Like, of all the teams to wear, Michigan State?
I thought he was a Georgia fan. But I don't know. I don't understand. It wasn't even like a pure Michigan State jersey. It was like a poncho, like thrown over some camo or something like that. I don't know what the hell he had going on last night. But I do know what he had going on after he decided to just end Franz Wagner.
Yeah. So here's what I want to say. When I watched Jimmy do Jimmy stuff in that game last night, I don't know whether to be pissed or happy.
I think you got to be happy when it's here.
Pissed that he hasn't been doing it and watch a team go in a 7-game losing streak, right? Or happy that he finally decided to do it.
He's a weird player, man. He's great, but you
just got to ride Jimmy, right?
It's
You just and just know that he's a little bit, like Jimmy.
He's a little bit weird with when he wants to turn it on, when he doesn't. He rides the regular season kind of like a lazy river. He goes, it seems like a good night, crank it on up. Yeah, but man, when he turns it on, so good. He's so good. And he's killing it from 3 this year. Now, he'll never shoot more than 4 a game. That's his limit.
Has he ever made over 30 in a season?
Like total?
Yeah.
I gotta think so. I think after he got to Philadelphia, he really toned down on the threes, but total wise, yeah, I think so. I'll give you his let's see, Jimmy Butler's total threes for his career. This is a segment I like to call Looking at Basketball Reference.
It was crazy yesterday when he hit the 2 back-to-back, though. I think even Eric Green was like, going crazy.
He's at 36 now, Leroy, for the year, which has already matched his total from last year.
What is the most he's made in a year? He's never made
most he's made in a year was 91 his last year in Chicago.
Okay. And he was just chucking them up then.
Right. He shot a good percentage that year. He shot 37% that year.
What's good?
I don't
understand. See, here's the thing that kills me about the other 2 major sports, right? Is that because I played in 100% sport.
Yeah.
I don't know what's good at shooting threes. I used to think that 300 was the batting average thing, but now everybody celebrates 230 with 50 home runs.
I was talking with Eric Reed before the game yesterday. He brought up a stat that blew my mind because 40% is looked upon as elite. Like you're a 40% 3-point shooter. Like, oh my God. I think he told me that he's like, how many guys do you think in the league right now are shooting 40%?
3.
I'm just like, I don't know, 15, 18. He goes, 40.
40.
It's like never been more. It's like people right now are sniping. You see how the scores are, dude.
Right.
They're sniping.
40 guys shooting over 40%?
Yeah. I think that was the number he gave me. It was like it blew my mind.
And the Heat only have 1 guy, right?
And for the record, by the way, Jimmy's shooting 44%. He's really good.
2 guys then.
He's shooting a really good clip from them. But again, he takes 2 a game. Like it's basically going to be like Jimmy Butler. 2, 4's tops. That's the most Jimmy's ever going to shoot.
He's not going to that well too many times.
He's never going to have there's never going to be a night where Jimmy Butler's just throwing up 8 threes. It's maybe in a playoff game or something like that, but that's just not his bag. He just knows when to bust it out at the right time.
Is Tyler over 40%? or dunks?
Let me look.
Jimmy is. That's all that matters. JIMVP, baby.
JIMVP.
I do wish he shot it a little bit more, though.
No, you don't.
Tyler is above 40 and Duncan's above 40. So those are
Okay,
your
well, yeah, three guys.
but Duncan shoots 8 a game.
Right.
And Tyler right now is shooting 8 a game. So that's a really that's a great clip from 3.
And Duncan
is shooting just under 7.
Oh, under 7? Okay.
So those guys put it up.
How can you not break 100 as much as they do with 3 guys shooting over 40% and 2 guys combining for 15 a game, 15 threes a game at over 40%? And you can't some nights score 100.
Well, they've missed, like the last time was the first time they've had everybody together. This has been a year where they've missed them for a good amount of the season too.
All right. I got you.
But JIMVP yesterday, he was great.
The fact that you're saying JIMVP and only referring to one game, that doesn't give you reason to pause.
JIMVP.
Guess not.
JIMVP. Rats on the Ship is next. Not the game, you bum.
Rats off a ship. Game 6.
Rats off the ship.
I blame your rundown, sir.
Oh, you know what day it is.
What day is it? What are you talking about?
You know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is.
Get out of
I go
here.
strictly by the rundown.
Get out of it. What are you, a puppet?
Yeah. I'm like Ron Burgundy, dude. I just write whatever's on the script.
I'm Frog Boy. What do we got today, Jennifer, for Rats Off a Ship?
Well, we have a Super Bowl edition of Rats Off a Ship.
We do. You want to know?
We do.
Rats off a ship.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, our sister station, Power 96, is going to be at the brand new Pier 5 at Bayside, as they are big game ready. Celebrate the end of the season and the big game, Power 96's big game watch party, and the brand new Pier 5 at Bayside this Sunday at 6:30. They get going. They're going 6:30 to 9:30. Pull up, rock your favorite colors. Enjoy the game with some ice cold beer specials and enter to win a golf foursome to Miami-Dade Park's Crandon Golf on Key Biscayne. It's going to be a great thing. The big game at the brand new Pier 5 at Bayside with Miami's party station, Power 96. I saw it yesterday. They finally finished Bayside. No aliens, but their new middle ground is open. The Pier 5, beautiful. The new bar there, beautiful. They got some turf there, new stage. And of course, the guy with one leg with the parrots. He's there.
Of course, you need that guy.
Still there. Still there,
He
dude.
is a landmark.
So there we go. Anyway, Jennifer, what do we got today for rats?
Well, thank you for calling me my name. I appreciate that. Number 1, Reba McEntire. She will be singing the National Anthem this year.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm a little surprised by that. Really, Reba McEntire is doing it.
Reba.
Chris Stapleton did a great job last year. They do like going country on the anthems.
She is
Not rats
a
off a ship
single
on.
woman who works too hard. So.
I'm not rats off a ship on Reba McEntire. Loved her show. Like her music. My mom had a dog named after Reba McEntire.
No.
Reba the Jack Russell.
That's awesome.
Yep. Sweetie pie. So no, I'm not rats off a ship on Reba McEntire. Leroy?
No, I'm not. I used to like her show, and in fact, I knew somebody that looked like her. So
Solid.
Trust.
There we go.
He's a fan.
JFig, what about you?
Number 1, I love country. Number 2,
I love country.
I love Reba. And number 3,
Reba.
I also love
She's
her
been
show.
around for a while too, right?
Yeah.
She's an OG.
Exactly.
Country
Love
OG.
her.
Probably
Not
the most beloved country woman outside of like Dolly Parton.
Love Dolly.
Frog Boy?
How could I ever be against a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter? She's a survivor, dude, and I love
her. Beautiful. What else we got, JFig, for Rats Off a Ship?
I love watching those videos of that song. All right, number 2, Tony Romo, calling the game.
Rats Off a Ship. The only thing that makes this great is the fact that he can't ogle over Josh Allen, because he'd just be like, "Oh, Jim, you don't want to make this game even more super?" What, Tony? Josh Allen?
That is really a huge benefit of Josh Allen.
You know what's bothered me all week, besides Marcos, is that you're taking other quarterbacks who also haven't won and saying they have more of a chance to win than Tua.
Yep.
But they haven't won more than Tua.
They haven't.
And so my question to you is, are you willing to change what you have in hopes to get something like the other 2 quarterbacks who haven't won? Would it make you feel better? Because they did the same amount of winning.
He's talking to you, Frog Boy.
A single mom who works 2 jobs. outside.
No, but that's the question I have. That's
But
the question
there's
I have
only
for
been
people.
2 quarterbacks who have won in the last 10 years. There's
So,
only been 2
so my
quarterbacks.
question to
The
you
2
is,
greatest of all time.
so let me ask you a question. You'd
Yeah.
rather have Lamar Jackson?
Yep.
You'd rather have Josh Allen?
I just hate his face, but yep.
You'll be sitting in the same damn spot.
No way. They have more playoff victories. A lot more.
So you'd have more heartbreak.
That's what I don't like. Okay, so now
They brought their fans a home playoff game. How nice of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember when we had a shot to do that? Blew
I
it.
do. We did blow it. I mean, look, I'm not saying you can't be pissed, but
right, but to change like they like
you want Tua's brother?
Tua's brother, dude. That's the move right there.
You said yesterday, Josh, you every day you've had a new move.
Talk to me
Every
tomorrow,
day you've
dude.
come in here and said, that's the move. Brock to
No,
the Rock,
this-
that's
for
the
sure.
move. Talia, that's the move. Justin Fields, that's the move.
Yeah, from now on, #part Tua.
You know, besides the 50 plus yards that Brock Purdy ran for in the championship game,
Pretty good.
their games are quite similar.
But what's his playoff record, though? That's a big difference there.
He just won 2 games.
This year.
That he was hurt last year. No, he got hurt in the championship game, right?
Yeah. I think he's like 3-1.
Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, can I ask you this?
0-2.
Is San Francisco better than the Dolphins as a team, or just the quarterback?
They're not better than the Dolphins.
Oh my goodness!
Not better than the Dolphins, dude.
See, this is why you can't have these arguments, because he will lie and ignore the fact
Where did the
just to
Dolphins
make
head
his
coach
point.
come from?
I'm just saying. They're not better than the Dolphins.
The,
And
the,
it's-
the 49ers aren't better because for the last 2 years, they've been throwing 49ers in our face as the best team in the league.
yeah.
Nobody's ever said that about the Dolphins.
Do you now understand why I can't root for them? And I need the
Do
Chiefs
you
to
now understand why you're so aggravating?
I don't feel
Because
like-
your
I don't-
protege is working his way up the list.
Did you just mix him as prodigy and protege?
I said, yes. See,
There's Dr. J and there's Prodigy.
You're a frog.
Marcos, this is why you are no longer invited to Leroy's house, okay?
Come on. Oh, I can't go to the watch party, apparently. I gotta go to Leroy's house, you know?
Anyway, rats off a ship on Tony Romo. Leroy?
Yeah.
Rats off a ship.
I'm not rats off a ship because who does Harlan do the games with? But Harlan's not a CBS guy.
He does Trent Green. He is a CBS guy.
He is CBS. See, that's the thing. Like, I would like Harlan, but not Trent Green. And
But
and I
you
would
need you need Trent
I like Jim.
Green's blandness to balance out the Harlan excitement.
right. I guess I'm not rats off a ship. I get everybody's complaint. I get, that he pulled an Adele at points during the season.
Nailed it in, dude.
But at the same time, he's still really good.
Ugh.
I mean, they're the best. They're the best of what is available.
By the way, I think Harlan's probably on Westwood 1. He's probably doing it with Kurt Warner, if I had to guess.
And yeah,
Well, that's gonna be good.
I'm out, like that one I'm out on. Like I like Harlan.
Not Warner. Interesting. Why the beef?
Huh?
Why the beef?
There's no beef.
Division rivals?
No,
Seems like there's beef.
there's no
Seems like
beef.
there's
It's
beef.
just like wait.
Just let it go.
It's the
So
old
so
room.
you're saying you'd rather have Harlan and
Warner?
Don't
Yeah.
deflect. I'm asking
over
you.
Nansen?
I'm asking you if you have former divisional beef with Kurt Warner.
Why would I?
I don't know.
He's not.
You
My,
don't-
he's never was in my division.
He wasn't.
He's in the conference.
Oh.
Didn't they
That'd be-
reshuffle like when back in your day? Weren't the Rams in the
They
Central?
do- Jackass.
You better watch out with the back in your day.
Jackass. The Rams were never in the same division with the Vikings.
You sure?
Oh my god.
You asking him?
They're kind of close though, right?
The only team that was in the Vikings division that isn't anymore was Tampa Bay.
Which that was strange.
So what division have the Rams been in? They've always
They
been
were always
West?
in the NFC West. But remember, the Saints used to be in the NFC West.
Hmm.
Oh my God! What?
Marcos, are you rats off a ship?
I am rats off a ship. My ideal team is Kevin Harlan, Greg Olson, and the McCourty twins.
Rats off a ship.
What's number 3, JFig?
Okay.
Yes.
The halftime show by Usher.
Ooh.
I'm in. He's got a nice little catalog going for him.
The game's not in my in. Are you rats off a ship?
Huh?
Are you rats off a ship? That's
don't
the game.
No, I'm not rats off a ship. I was telling you why I wasn't rats off a ship.
Oh, thank you. That's the game.
Oh, see? Hey, see? Very entertaining. I'm efforting. I wonder if he's still on residency when we get out there.
Oh.
He is not, I think.
I think he's
going on
done.
tour.
The Super Bowl, he was out after the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, he's going on tour. I heard he's
I could go see you too at the ball.
I'm not rats off a ship, but for different reasons. It's because I hope Mike McDaniel watches the halftime show and learns a lesson.
Okay. And what lesson would he be learning?
Buckle up. Here it comes. I
want to see if he can, I want to see if he can run it.
You just wait.
Yes, indeed, you can run it.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
That sounds so intangible when he says it too.
Is it like Chris Brown?
Yes. It's the other black performer.
Oh, Chris Brown. They're not putting Chris Brown in the halftime show.
Hey, dude.
You sure?
Can I just say, wait. Not only did he mention the name, he sang the song. It is still the wrong person.
Does Usher have any running songs?
Let it burn. I mean, that's the only.
Let this whole segment burn, actually.
Yes. Dude.
Man.
Woo!
Chris Breezy's not on the halftime show?
He's not on the halftime
Can I just say?
He's not.
Not your best work. Wait. You confuse Usher with Chris Brown.
Well, I mean, apologize.
See,
Wait, and here, can I just say this? When I go down this path and you yell uncomfortable, how am I supposed to feel when you just made a statement that all black guys look alike?
I don't say that I'm uncomfortable. I just don't answer your questions.
No, okay.
Okay.
Right. Do you know an Usher song?
Of course, dude.
Name
Sing one right now.
These are my confession.
No, nothing. Somebody just wrote
You
that.
asked for one.
Sing. No, not one somebody gave.
One that is not on the chat.
What?
Get your little fingers off Google because I see you stretching.
I don't have any fingers, dude. Fingers are right here.
Okay, show him. What song?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one.
Wait. Dude,
yeah.
No, you didn't say it with an exclamation point at the end.
Can I just?
I don't know.
So who was on the song with the remix with him?
Ooh, remix of Yeah.
Chris Brown?
No.
Okay.
Ludacris.
Luda. Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous.
Do you think he'll come out?
But I don't even know if he could do it because there's some inappropriate, because when he says the thing about his necklace, I don't know if we can. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody get offended about everything. So
maybe he could go. I mean, listen. Go.
It don't have the same. It don't have the same click saying little person.
What about a micro wrestler?
Feels like Tua is
Hey,
hanging from my
this
neck.
is what. Let me explain something to you. I can't say that. But he could call me Evander Holyfield. As the only black person there. Right?
That was good.
Dude, no, you don't even understand. I was just standing there minding my own business. We got Evander Holyfield in the building. And everybody turn around and look at the only black guy.
Ooh.
I said, man, I'm going to get up here and go beat his ass.
So that wasn't a Chris Brown cover of Usher, Run It?
No.
Oh, my Lord.
They're the same damn age.
No.
Oh, no. Chris Brown's younger.
Chris Brown's got to be younger.
About 5 years younger?
What?
What's your starting early? Yeah.
Chris Brown, 34. Usher, 45.
He's 45?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Looking good.
Man.
Doesn't
Guess
age.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Man.
You
Well, listen.
I think you are Rat's off a ship on the halftime show.
Well, I can't wait to learn his catalog.
Oh my God. He's been at this, he's been at this for almost, 25 plus years? Because he started when he was like 18.
Anyway, that's Rats Off a Ship.
You ruined that. I'm Rats off of your ship right now.
You guys ruined the whole segment. I was only able to get
We
guys.
Mr.
Only
Run
able
It
to
ruined
get
it.
to number 3 with this little show pony and his run it.
Wow.
Way to go, dude. Way
You
to go.
ruined everything.
My bad. Why did I keep saying run it?
I don't know. I really don't
I
know.
just love the way he said it too. He was like, run it, run it.
Yeah.
He did the little head movement.
Yeah.
Sounded all intangible.
They would never have Chris Brown on the halftime show.
Say hello to the internet, sir.
Now you know I wasn't cheating. The only when you cheat the game, the only one you're cheating is cheating yourself.
That's right.
God.
That is right.
Take a quick break. Final hour of the show coming on up after this.
Last night at dinner, you talk straight for.
I was just looking over this guy's playlist. This Usher's good.
Okay. Okay. Think he's gonna make it?
I think so, dude. I think so. I think he's got a future.
He has a good career ahead of us.
Stun Steve says all-time blunder by you.
Yep. All time.
Pretty good.
Says, gotta say, I admired the confidence you thinking that Run It was an Usher song. I told him, I said, I don't think I can name a Chris Brown song other than Yo. I think that's why it would have made me so confused.
Jesus. Okay. This is just in real time if you want to hear it again.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Buckle up. Here it comes.
I want to see
you right now.
I want to see if he can run it.
You just wait.
Yes, indeed, you can run it. Run
Wait,
it.
wait, hold on. Isn't that Chris Brown?
What? He was so confident.
Let the jokes, baby.
Get the second verse and everything.
Trying to be clever.
Oh well.
Chris Brown, when he did Run It, he was about 16 or 17.
Mm.
Yeah.
By the way, though, they'll never allow him. But if Chris Brown ever did a halftime show,
It'd be good. Because he
really good.
is basically a newer Usher, right?
Yep.
Because they do a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Usher known to be a dancer.
Although if he was an NBA player, we'd be telling him it's time to retire, dude. 35.
Oh, Usher?
35.
You can sing
No.
forever.
I know. I'm just like you're saying,
Brown?
like, oh, he's a younger version of Usher, but like when we were doing that, you were thinking that he was 4 years younger than him.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, they both started really young, so they've been around for a while. So that's why I thought their ages might have been closer together because Usher maybe started a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that he's like that 4-year senior. Comes in.
Well, nowadays it's 6-year senior.
Or if that's that Canes guy who's like 9-year senior.
Oh my God. Just keep playing. Like you clearly had no aspirations of playing NFL football.
By the way, speaking of, let's get to some headlines brought to us by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Alonzo Highsmith is leaving the Miami Hurricanes program as their general manager of football operations. He's taking a job with the Patriots front office.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
So there you go. Back into the NFL game for Alonzo Highsmith.
Or you can get paid.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a job. You should get paid a job.
Were the Canes not paying him?
Not what he can get paid by an NFL team.
Interesting. He's on what teams have he been on? He's been with Seattle. Was he with Cleveland?
He was with Cleveland.
For a minute?
He was with Cleveland.
All right. Well, good for Alonzo Highsmith, former heavyweight boxer.
He's like undefeated, isn't he?
I think he is undefeated.
Yeah.
I think he is undefeated. He was doing it before it was cool, like not like this Le'Veon Bell who tried to get onto the hip train. You know,
He's trying to come back. You hear that, right?
We were talking about that when you were stepping away yelling at the pool people. We were wondering, do you think that Raheem Mostert being good at 31 is like inspiring running backs to think they can keep doing it?
No, because it has nothing to do with a running back thinking doing it at 31. It has to do with a team thinking a running back can do it at 31. And that theory is not going to change.
Interesting.
For example, how old is Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry.
32,
is
I guess.
31. Oh, no, he's 30, but he will be. Oh, he just turned 30. Just turned
okay. He's 30.
He's young.
And Le'Veon Bell's 31.
Turning
if
32.
you had your rathers, who would you rather have?
Oh, Derrick Henry.
Okay.
I still want
he
him
fought
to-
20. He fought 30 fights.
Badass.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I'd still want Derrick Henry down here. He was flirting with the Finns. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
We'll put him.
You listen.
You need a change of pace, dude. You need a change of pace.
Need a change of pace, Leroy.
Sometimes you need some off-road tires.
Can I? Why do you do this?
Think
What
of the
do you
red
mean?
zone.
Let
Just
me,
think of
let
the
me
red
explain something to you. Derrick Henry is not a change of pace guy yet. Okay, he's your horse. You don't bring a guy like that in for a change of pace. He still need his 15 to 20 to 25 carries a game.
Yeah. We can split it down the middle depending on the matchup. Maybe some days it's Achan's day.
He's not that guy.
Yeah, you don't know.
He's not that guy. Oh my God.
We're trying to save him, a little maintenance program to have him ready for the winter months when, according to Marcos, Little Tua can't throw. So now you have Derrick Henry all fresh for December.
Big games in December, Leroy. Don't know if you know the Dolphins' record as of recent. Not good. Also, we had some red zone issues. Instead of trying to throw a fade to 5'9" Tyreek Hill, why don't you give it to the big guy in the back?
Little moose, You don't want this. You don't always want to be the Counting Crows, dude.
What
I am
exactly?
not listening to neither one of you right now.
Long December.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm not listening.
To December.
I'm not listening to you guys. No.
Why not?
Because I think you're knuckleheads, and I'm not doing it. I'm not.
So you're just opting out of the show.
I'm opting out of the nonsense. You've gone too far.
Well, let's get to an Inter Miami update brought to us by Kettle One. Kettle One vodka made to cocktail. So Lionel Messi, apparently he didn't want to brouhaha as he decided to go and play a little bit. But this Inter Miami international tour, not going great as they lost to the Japanese League champion. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right. Vissel Kobe, 4-3 in PKs. So, it was that after a 0-0 tie, Leroy. But the Pinks again come up short in Tokyo. So he went out there. He played about 30 minutes, but we didn't want another international incident here with the Pinks.
Them people ain't spending all that money for tickets to not see Messi play. That's the only reason why they bought them tickets. They wouldn't give a rat's ass about the Pinks without Messi.
I'm just telling you right now, though, dude, I don't want to hear about this international tour when it comes time for season tickets for the Pinks. All right? You better be boots on the ground.
And I want some goals too. I'm not watching you doing cardio, Messi.
And no one leaving for these international tournaments, all right? You said you did everything there is to do. All right? How many times can Argentina hitch their wagon to Lionel Messi? All right? What more do you want from him?
What more can he do?
What more can he do? Let him go to his next chapter. Everybody's being selfish. If anybody wants Messi right now, come down to Commercial in Fort Lauderdale and come see him play for Inter Miami and Broward. Okay?
Right.
Enough of this nonsense. Making him play in Japan, making him play for Argentina. Enough of this, dude.
Did we do that before? I don't remember us doing that before. Did we even care even if we did go to Japan?
My guy Lionel, the GOAT, is tired. All right? And he's not allowed to be tired when it comes to my games that are supposed to entertain me. And I don't care about him taking on teams in Japan. I want him to beat, the Houston Dynamo. And the New York Red Bulls.
Yeah.
That's important.
Hate those guys. Our heated rivals.
When does the season even start? They play so much soccer. When does
Great
the season
question,
start?
dude.
When is MLS season?
I don't know. It just feels like soccer never sleeps.
Exactly.
We'll take a quick break.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me an answer, jackass.
I don't know.
July 26th.
That's when it starts?
I don't know because there's so many tournaments.
I don't know what a friendly
sounds
is.
wrong.
I'm just learning soccer, all right? Leave me alone, everybody.
Why don't you go learn some Usher?
Jeez, dude.
He's got a point.
Point for
Guess I'm just gonna have to go to commercial break and let that one burn.
Oh, you know what? You're not leaving without this.
-1.
WQA.
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. And I want to let you guys know, if you're country music fans out there, we got your chance to win a 3-day pass to go rock the oceans with the Tortuga Music Festival on Fort Lauderdale Beach, April 5th through the 7th. You can see Lainey Wilson, Hardy, Jason Aldean, Old Dominion, and a whole lot more. To enter the contest, text the word Wilson to 20357. That's Wilson to 20357. And you just might be going. All right. If you want to purchase single day tickets, those are going to start being available 10 a.m. on Friday at TortugaMusicFestival.com. You can pick your day and grab a single day pass 10 a.m. on Friday at TortugaMusicFestival.com. But if you want to try and win a 3-day pass right now, all you got to do is text the word Wilson to 20357. And that's that. We'll be boots on the ground last night at the Kaseya Center as the Miami Heat beat the Orlando Magic. As it was well put, though, by Tyler Herro yesterday, because Spo was saying, he wasn't ready to call it a breakthrough. Tyler Herro basically put the terms of this game tonight when they have the 10-win San Antonio Spurs in town. This was Tyler after the game.
So far as to call this a breakthrough, but does it feel like something's starting to click into place here over these last few games?
We'll see. We have another one tomorrow, and if we lose, the whole organization and fans are going to think that this is the end of the world. So we're going to take it one day at a time, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Listen, Tyler, I don't like jokey jokes, okay?
Hey, but
now
that's, even the players are not going
now is
JIMVP.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Nah, this is not a joking matter, okay? Yes, if you do lose to the Spurs, it will be the end of the world, dude. You already just lost to a bunch of Grizzlies we've never heard of, okay? Don't think I forgot about that. So if you're going to go out here and lose to the 10-win Spurs, yeah, we're going to be perturbed.
Hey. Just, move forward.
I am moving forward to tonight's game.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're talking about something that happened 2 weeks ago.
What are you talking about? I'm making the point on tonight's game. Yeah, I'm going to bring in some context of what has recently happened. Excuse me.
Keep moving forward.
You have been holding on to this quite hard.
What, the Grizzlies lost?
The Grizzlies lost for
and
sure.
I will.
You mentioned it every show.
In fact, even if they win the championship this year, if the Miami Heat win the championship this year, engraved somewhere on the ring should just be a reminder of, did this after overcoming a loss against the G League Grizzlies.
Wow.
What was the worst loss of the season for you of the year? That one? The Tennessee Titans loss?
Oh, I didn't know you were going to go with
Georgia Tech.
Or the kneel down loss?
Georgia Tech.
Titans.
I would say Georgia Tech.
Nah.
Because here's why. Here's why. Because basketball going basketball, right? Mm-hmm. It happens every now and then. Like to anybody, right? I mean, look at what Milwaukee's going through right now, right? Tennessee game, it happens. Okay? Like you have terrible comebacks, terrible losses. Sometimes you're a beneficiary of that. Remember last year when the Dolphins beat the Ravens. What an incredible comeback that was, right?
Yeah.
But when you have the win in your hands and all you have to do is take a damn knee, that's the worst loss.
The reason I can't say that's the worst loss, though, is I didn't experience it because I thought it was over after the face mask penalty on John Chaney. So I went to bed and I didn't get to feel it live. So it won't be the worst one to me. The Dolphins one will be the worst one to me because I watched it all unfold.
Live.
I felt it. Yeah, I felt it. And it hurt. And I don't understand it because I thought after Mostert he had another touchdown.
The only reason why that's the worst loss for you is because you watched it.
Yeah. Which actually shows maturity for me because I watched the Grizzlies loss in person. And so, but the Titans one was the worst. and then relived it on Hard Knocks.
That's a good point. That hurt
No,
twice.
it's not.
That hurt twice, dude.
It's a
Hurt
good
twice.
point. You're boxed
It's
in.
because you didn't watch Hard Knocks.
That's
How's
why,
that?
Leroy. That's the same way. You're talking about Tobin's only feeling one way because he watched it. You only feel that way because you didn't watch Hard Knocks.
No, I didn't watch. I watched the game though.
Hurt me twice.
And I feel like, honestly, even the loss of the Canes was bad, yes. But it was also how they acted after the
It
loss.
wasn't bad. It was the worst.
It was terrible. Okay, I was there.
When you lose a game and all you have to do is take a knee and somebody in your program says no,
Right.
that's the worst loss, dude.
It's bad. It's bad. I would rank it second. I think it's ahead of the Grizzlies.
We got 3 choices.
We have 3 choices. I think 1's the Titans loss.
No.
2 is the Canes loss.
No.
3 is the Heat to the
The
Grizzlies.
Canes loss is the worst. Put it on a poll.
Okay.
All right.
You put it on a poll. You have a you have a Twitter account.
I really feel like the implications of the season really depend on how I feel about the game. For example, the Hurricanes had no chance of winning a national championship.
Right.
Whether they lose in that way, they lose another game, they were going to lose.
But you never know what's going to happen. Like it could have been a big, it was one of those games that definitely felt like it lingered, like a fart in church. So it's possible. What's wrong?
I just don't like that thing.
Nobody does. That's why that's the metaphor that it is.
I can
Well,
smell it.
so here's the deal, though. I mean, first of all, in order to fully get the fart in church reference, your ass got to go to church.
I go to church.
I go to churches.
Hey, everybody back away in case we get struck by lightning.
What do you mean, dude?
What you hit?
Why can't I be holy?
You hit the holidays?
What?
You hit the holidays
No, dude. I was in church like 2 weeks ago.
or the hollandaise?
Both. I'm actually not a big hollandaise sauce fan. I told you this yesterday.
I know.
Yeah,
That's a lie. You just
Marcos, you don't even know what hollandaise sauce is.
No, it was gross. I found out though. Yeah.
Jade
cool.
South says, "In fraud we trust."
Right. Everybody know. Everybody.
I want that on a shirt. It
Yeah.
just sounds so good with like a picture of your face.
Yeah.
Tobin's a fraud.
Schmeeth and Schmolnick says the only church Tobin goes to is Church's Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh.
We already got
Well,
that.
that was a joke that Marco said.
Yeah.
Good
Oh, my
chicken
bad.
though.
No, it's not.
What? Churches isn't
Dude,
good.
can I just tell
Never
you
gone
what?
to churches.
Here's the funny thing, is that in New Orleans, Popeyes is like
Reign supreme.
Popeyes is the equivalent to what Chick-fil-A is here, right? And Churches is what Popeyes is here. Hood chicken.
Yeah.
Mostly
Once you get
fa-
past
Wait,
the
let
fries
me
on
tell
the
you something.
delicious.
There ain't no church chicken in Boca.
Nope.
Okay. Right. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying its locations are mostly if you go 95 and get off on Oakland Park.
There was a Church's by the old studio.
Yeah.
Really?
There was.
Yeah. There was a Popeyes and a Naked Place.
The closest one I have to me is 11 miles.
I gotta tell you, I drove by the other day. One of the days I went to the studio and I passed the old studios.
It's a church.
Yeah, but the Pleasure Emporium's still there.
So
Still
you could say, yeah.
How is it still there? That's my thing.
Still
How?
there, dude, with the mannequins and everything.
What
I would
part
say
of
I would figure that those places went out of business with internet, right?
How did they make it past the pandemic? I don't understand how Butler Emporium was able to do it.
Oh man, we'll take a quick break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy. Take you up until 2.
Who's this? Who was that?
It was Pharrell. Okay. Although it was the instrumental. Was that the actual song or was that just the instrumental?
Happy.
Yeah, it was the actual
What
song.
movie is it from?
Stick with me, dude.
Yeah. Oh, don't hold on. You ain't on that wave no more.
What do you mean?
Like almost you answer the question like you insulted.
Oh, because I mixed up one song in the history of songs. One song for a bit in the history.
It's not that you missed it. It's the way you did with so much confidence. You're almost saying 2 verses of the damn song.
It was bad. I apologize.
Remember when Leroy kept confusing Jerry Springer and Maury?
Even.
And mix up history.
Daytime shows that do the same crap.
It's the same thing, dude.
No, it's not.
Kind of.
Mixing the Maury and Springer show is not the same.
I think one's a little bit more relevant than the other.
You emphatically
said. You know, Jerry Springer used to be the mayor of Cincinnati.
Well, hopefully it does better than this mayor of Kingstown, because I got to tell you, I hate this guy. Have you watched this show?
You like that show?
What's that?
I thought you said you liked it. Isn't that what Hawkeye is? Hawkeye in it?
Hawkeye's in it, yeah. Great first season. Hate his guts all throughout season 2. Hate him.
Is it like a good hate him or like hate him, don't even want him on the show?
I just don't like his whole demeanor. You know, like he just feels like he's kind of like he's like Ray Donovan, but instead of Ray Donovan doing it for celebs, he's doing it for like, you know, the cops and the criminals. He's trying to be the go-between for everybody. And then, spoiler alert, this guy's genius idea is to send his friend who's a Crip to jail to sort out all the politics in jail. Be like, we need a new leader. I'm going to send you to jail. Don't worry. The DA is going to let you out. And I'm like, what? And then, of course, the DA doesn't want to let him out of jail because I got him in jail. I look good. I'm a DA. And the guy's like, hey, man, you going to get me out of jail? And he goes, I got you. You need to relax. I'm like, dude, if you threw me in jail as a cute little way to fix the prison politics so that we could have a hierarchy, and you just say, hey, I'm good for it, I'm going to get you out. I'm sorry. 4 episodes in, I'm going to be a little pissed.
But check this out.
This guy's committed.
Ain't a whole bunch you could do about it, dummy.
Very, so I got to finish it out. I'm like, I don't know, I think I got like 4 episodes.
You know
left.
who's the new Hawkeye?
Who is the new Hawkeye?
In Marvel?
No,
Wong.
who is it?
Wong, the sidekick of Doctor Strange. He's in every movie.
Yeah. Yes, don't ruin it for me, Crowder. I need to finish it up. I still got like I think 4 or 5 episodes left, but I find myself furious with Mike.
I've never seen it.
My genius idea was to send my buddy to jail to fix the pot. Why would you do that? Anyway,
I ask myself that the same time all the time. Why would you do that to your boy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pretty much everything.
Dude, we're gonna have
you bait me into anger, right?
I think that's unfair.
Really?
I think that's unfair.
Because I got to tell you, not for nothing, Marcos had you going today.
Well, I mean, he's been ridiculous. Let's be honest.
What are you talking about, dude?
He's been ridiculous for 8 minutes. You've been ridiculous for 8 years.
He hasn't forgiven Tua since the end of the season, and he's literally looking for anybody who's ever thrown a football to replace him.
I mean, I don't have to look far. His brother, easy peasy. We can keep the talk.
Well, what's going to be your grand idea tomorrow? Give Marino HGH? Like, what do you want to do?
There is a new Olympics that are coming that allow performance-enhancing drugs. Maybe we can kick the tires on a little Dan Marino comeback, huh?
I saw that. We have an Olympics for that. It's called the Olympics.
Yeah. Remember, what was the year where they kicked all the Russians out?
The last one.
The last one. They could run, but they couldn't rush under. They could do the event, but they couldn't do it under the Russian flag.
You couldn't do it under the Russian flag. It was like the United Russian Athletes or something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure Putin's going to be back clean whenever he's eligible again.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill's going to be in there, and he's going up against some dude who looks like a rhinoceros in flag football, who runs faster than Cheetah. He goes, completely natural. Don't worry about it. Everything on up and up, Cheetah. Good to hear that.
They got we've been practicing our flag football. Is that this Olympics?
I think so.
I like
But
that.
it's in 2 years.
Oh, so it's not. So it's not this one.
It's this, no, it is this one. Somewhere
It is. But are we just sending are we sending like Cheetah Lamar and whom, like, are we going that route?
I don't know if they're doing it this year.
Are they? Because like I can't imagine the NFL is going to go for that.
Why not?
I don't know. Because they're the no fun league. I can't imagine them doing international
fun league.
No fun league.
They score touchdowns now. They do line dancing.
Well, that's fun. I mean,
no backflips though.
No, not recorded backflips where you stage a camera with your boy.
Still though, I mean, like there should be a rule that if it comes off awesome, no penalty. If people enjoy it, no penalty.
Well, there's always going to be somebody who enjoys it. The team who got the touchdown scored, dummy.
Nobody has a problem with this. Who cares that he did a backflip? Like, why does he have to get fined for that?
There is no reason for that.
The NFL loved it. They use it all the time.
Yep. I've seen that backflip all the time to promote stuff. They're acting like, ooh, taboo. Ridiculous, dude. And how is this Roger Goodell going to come out here and say that Taylor Swift likes football? That she would be that she's going to love football even besides Travis? Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me that one day Tay-Tay is going to be home and Travis is going to walk in and she's like, what are you doing? She's like, watching Falcons Vikings. No shot. Woo. Great if Taylor Swift just leaves music, becomes fantasy football degenerate. Okay.
She is smart, so you never know.
All of a sudden, Taylor Swift is like, all right, I got a PPR league. What do we got?
Durham Smythe or Mike Gesicki. What do you guys think?
Or she calls in, Han, babe, come here. Chili pepper.
Yep.
We're sad to announce that Taylor Swift had to postpone her concert. She is entering gambling addiction because she just can't stop betting the River Craycraft anytime touchdown.
Hey, you gonna be the counselor. You're gonna be the head counselor. Hi, Taylor.
He will be right next to her.
She's crying in group therapy.
And I'm still waiting for the River Craycraft anytime touchdown.
I've been there. It's okay. We all think he's due. Taylor. We all think he's due.
Are we gonna do our prop bets?
Oh, we have to.
Of course.
Okay, I'm bringing Monopoly money. I just want you guys to know. I'm bringing Monopoly money, and I have a system, all right? Every 100 Monopoly dollars equals $1 real dollar. I'm setting the lines. I'm bringing my little gambling hat. Robbie's going to help me. It's going to be a thing.
Robbie's not going to help you.
Robbie won't help me. I haven't.
Robbie is just going to confuse you more. I promise you.
So it's actually, yesterday it was pretty hard to look into the prop bets because there's nothing fully official yet. And we were going through a bunch of websites trying to find prop bets.
Can I do that on the Hard Rock app? Will they allow me to do prop bets? I don't know. I feel like that's like you got to know what.
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
All these gambling sites want action.
Yeah.
So you best pretty well damn believe that they're going to have prop bets because more people bet on prop bets than the games during Super Bowl.
Something, dude. All right, everybody. That is our show for today. It's time to run it out of here. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jerry Springer died.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I figured you would have found out during the show.
You are not the father.
That's
more.
the wrong. No way,
more
dude.
focus, dude.
Jesus.
Buckle up. Here it comes.
I want to
I'm
see.
telling you right now.
I want to see if he can run it. Run it. Run
You
it.
just wait.
Yes, indeed, you can run it. Run
Wait,
it.
hold on. Isn't that Chris Brown?
Here's the-
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.